when strange niggas wanna talk all day. Clown that shit, hate to be around that shit. You don't know me, just say what's up, give me a pound, that's it.
Welcome to the Debbie Dads podcast.
Welcome to this episode of Deadbeat Dads. It's your host Moses, and we have here the Deadbeat Dads. How y'all niggas doing?
I'm doing splendid.
You sound terrible.
I'm doing splendid. I mean, the allergies, bro.
Same pandemic, different day.
Or
Word. Hope this pandemic lasts.
As long as I hope it lasts as long as unemployment. As long as unemployment got money.
Word.
They're gonna run out soon. Yo, you saw that?
No.
I think it was in Georgia. It's one of those southern Midwest racist states. They said that the governor said that if they open back up, they plan on reopening back up, that if you don't go back to work, it's going to be considered like you quit and you can't get unemployment anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the motivation for the states opening back up.
Although they opened Germany back up and then the cases rose at the peak again.
Yeah, it spiked.
To its peak again?
Yeah. I mean, I read the headline. I didn't read the whole article.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's enough information.
They're opening up Texas like Monday.
The Florida beaches, California beaches.
Well, how long has Florida Beach been open?
The other day, I don't know. I couldn't tell you exact date.
I mean, Florida, the weather kind of helps with the shit.
Oh.
Nigga, you didn't hear Trump?
Because it's God's sunshine
the sun
coming down and killing the
UVB.
devil's disease.
Yeah, UVB kills that shit crazy fast, apparently.
Yeah, like 2 minutes, UV rays.
Word?
Yeah. On a surface.
Yeah.
So if you go outside and look at the sun and open your mouth,
it'll
go in. Just swallow the UV rays.
And
just do a handstand and open your ass. Nah, because that's what Trump was trying to say. He's like, the UVB, is there a way that we can...
See, the thing is,
chemicals?
Because he said it, I felt like he was just talking out his ass about every single part of it. So I didn't assume that he was right about the sunlight.
Yeah, it's like the flu. But then that's just going to come crazy tough next
crazy uncle or grandfather who doesn't really know
not
shit.
For nothing.
Just
this
says random shit.
This is one of those rare instances where I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Everybody says that's what he said, but it wasn't. It was just one of those. The doctor was speaking about UV rays on surfaces and the disinfectant.
And he said, how do you get that on the inside?
And it's just him being dumb enough to connect that to like, oh, well, can we do that inside? But he wasn't saying that. He was just genuinely curious because he has the mental capacity of an 8-year-old to hear that and be like, oh, well, can we do that?
I legit think my 8-year-old asked that question.
Yeah. He definitely was on some 8-year-old shit. And I saw, like, the state of New York, the cases of people drinking bleach went up crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw it said 30, and I saw that, like, a couple times. Now, not to say that that's not a lot of people. 30 people who drink bleach, that's crazy. But it's not like millions. But still, that's just fucking crazy. You got 30 people to fucking drink bleach. That's fucking...
He's a man-child. He's an Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell character.
And then there's the people who tried to defend what he said. Oh, he didn't say that at all. He said disinfectants and this and that. Either way, that's how it's perceived. Hence, why 30 people drank bleach.
I like that. I like when everybody came to his defense, and the next day he was like, "Oh, he was just being sarcastic," and then everybody switched. Oh, well, that's what it was. Like, which one was it? Well, did he mean it?
But he said himself that he was being sarcastic, right?
Somebody, one of his press people, you know what I mean?
No. On his Twitter.
You imagine having to be his PR person?
Yeah.
He's a nightmare. He's a nightmare.
That's a hard job.
Yeah, because he refuses to pay attention to anything. He just says whatever comes to mind. Like they'll give him stuff, they brief him on stuff, but he rarely pays attention. He goes up there and
crosses shit out.
Big ass Sharpie.
Yeah,
he literally does it. They say he goes up to the podium and he says whatever comes to his mind. Depending on what's in front of his face, and then he'll just crash it out. I don't want to say this.
I don't like that.
I don't say that. Yeah, and the only reason he's doing the press briefings is because he, coronavirus. He can't be in front of he can't have his.
Did you see how
his rallies
when the press conferences started for COVID? He started giving them that the ratings.
Well, yeah.
He was hype. I'm TV gold.
Yo, he cares about ratings like crazy.
Yeah. Have you seen my COVID press briefing ratings? The people love me.
CNN sad.
Yeah,
the best ratings. You compare it to like the Super Bowl and shit.
Like it. We're not.
Nobody
this isn't entertainment.
We're not looking to you for that.
Looking for some leadership.
Guide us.
For the wrong person.
Yo, this pandemic shit is crazy though. not gonna lie, when Corona first hit, I thought it was a joke.
We all did.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't think. I didn't think it was a joke. I just didn't think it was gonna be like this.
Yeah,
Like, man, Sebastian Telfair's parents died or something.
brother and his mom.
Yo, we were hesitant. Oh, go ahead. my
This dude, KTT, Carl and Cat
Carl Anthony
yeah,
Towns'
yeah,
mom passed away.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred the Godson, we talked about that last week. Federico. So now it's like more people. Scarface is like in critical condition. Not critical, but he needs a breathalyzer.
They're watching him.
Oh, you saw Trump today. He was like, the reason that we got over a million positives is because we got the best test.
Anything, yo. It amazes me how well people are able to
How spin it? How he's trying to spin it?
The other countries don't got the test, so they don't know. I'm like, yo, that's like me arguing with my girl. like, oh, this is what this is about. I mean, I'm sure in his mind that shit makes mad sense. It kind of makes sense if you're comparing it to Haiti when they don't got tests.
Do they not? Do they have any tests?
Nigga, I don't know.
And why would you assume their tests are worse?
Because it's Haiti.
But like, those tests got to be coming from somewhere. You know how we were waiting for those tests.
Where they come from?
I don't know, some other country or something. Providing, I don't fucking
China. I think it's China. It's Chinese wet dream to ruin our economy.
Oh yeah.
Now a lot of politicians are talking about universal basic income. That shit
Yo, I'm hype about that fucking student loan thing. I got student loan. Cause
I'm not already finished paying mine.
Me
Fuck
too.
that shit. I'm voting
mad
Republican.
salty. I'm mad salty. Yo, remember? I feel like
Voting red this year.
those niggas in jail for weed,
yeah, it's
and they're gonna legalize it. I'm like, yo,
you better let me out of here and give me a
Yeah.
store to run.
get me out of here. Give me a storefront and give me money.
40 acres.
Or
But what do you think that's gonna pass?
student loan
thing?
forgiveness.
So what I read was they're gonna forgive $30,000. I guess they're gonna pay it. I don't know if they're gonna pay it off or just forgive it so then it doesn't get paid. And then anybody who owes money on top of that, they'll just take on the monthly payments.
Yeah.
Which is take it.
Yo, low key, lowest of keys.
No,
COVID's pretty dope.
no, but do you think it's gonna pass?
I don't know. It's something. It was a Democrat bill, so probably not.
Yeah, probably not. They gotta fine tune it.
Yeah,
They gotta
they're gonna
make
throw a loophole in there.
a loophole for corporations to
Yeah.
still make money.
Yep.
But COVID, even I'm a optimistic person, so I look at the bright side. I'm not working, playing Call of Duty all night, waking up at 12 p.m.
Word.
I remember when I used to play video games and then I grew up.
I know what you do all day. Then they could just
And then I got boring. And then I got boring.
started chopping wood.
That was somebody who said that.
So,
to me on
somebody
Facebook.
said that playing video games is childish. I mean, I get him. If you haven't played video games since you were 10,
Yeah,
you probably think everything's still Super Mario. And like, nah, nigga, this shit's integrated. We're playing with cross platforms.
You know who says that? People that suck.
Yeah, I'll trash you in Street Fighter. I forget what I was talking about.
multiple platforms.
Oh, about COVID being the positives in COVID, or the pollution.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, less pollution. Yeah,
Less pollution.
and the wildlife, the sea,
The
coral reef life.
hole in the ozone is like shrinking.
I thought that shrunk a long time ago.
I thought it wasn't able to shrink. I thought
fucking
it was
know.
That's
irreparable.
three different ideas right there.
I thought they couldn't fix it. That's why they had to.
Oh no, that's how the UFO got in.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what happened.
What do you think that was? You watched the video, Mo?
Nope,
This nigga doesn't care.
I don't. I don't. It's
I
on-
watched it when it came out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the new because it was a
All right,
third
so,
one.
so what's it
released.
look like? Because I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't.
It looks like every other UFO you ever seen.
Which-
A black spot on
Yeah,
on
I
a
think-
gray screen.
I figured watching it wouldn't give me any.
Nah, it does. It looks because UFO just is unidentified flying object or whatever the technical term is.
So that,
Exactly.
that means aliens.
Yeah.
It's got to be. It leaves no other
I'm sure
option.
it's probably a drone.
Yeah.
Nah, but
But like, I didn't watch the video to be able to see if it would be that. Because I guess that's what they're trying to rule out. It can't be a drone. It moving.
No,
this
yeah,
type
it
of
was
way.
too fast. Like they can't explain it because the shit was so fast, and these niggas were on fighter jets, which go
Yeah.
they sonic boom. They break faster than the speed of sound.
Sounds
So
very-
the dude is behind it, one of the Navy SEAL pilots, and he's talking through the headset like, "Yo, what is this? I don't know," to like somebody else, and then he's trying to follow it, but he's going mad fast, and the shit's going faster than him, and then it just zooms up. Like-
yeah, that's like a turn that
Yeah,
any
there's a turn
aircraft can't do.
Nigga, aliens. What the fuck?
It's crazy, bro.
They never saw Independence Day. That was Will Smith in a spaceship.
So I saw it. So I watched it because it originally leaked 3 years ago, but it wasn't confirmed by the fucking Pentagon,
Pentagon, so now,
which is why it's a big deal because they're like, yeah, we don't know what that shit was. But people still don't care because we see something. It's like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like okay, and it could have just been like a flying star or some shit. I don't know.
A flying star? Nah, if you try to follow it, I mean,
Yeah, it was in our atmosphere.
and if it went up that way, the flying stars don't do that.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
bro.
so.
I don't know the trajectory
Trajectory
of a flying star. You ever seen a flying star?
Nah,
Me either.
a flying star.
Yeah,
shooting star.
a shooting
Shooting
star. You know, I'm bilingual. You ever seen a shooting star?
I feel like I might have. I don't remember.
That's some shit you will remember, nigga.
Nah.
You will make a wish on it, right? I wish I might have this wish tonight.
Did your parents ever tell you that?
Nah, I learned that shit on Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Wait. Which Ghost Rider?
The Ghost Rider.
Ghost
with
Rider?
The Rider, yeah.
The Rider.
The
With
PBS
little,
show.
the little
The PBS
thing,
show,
with the
yeah.
little ball flying around.
Yeah, the little ghost going from computer
Yeah.
to computer.
I don't remember shit about the show, but the ball jumping from computer.
It was kids like solving mysteries.
Yeah, and then it like a letter would like pop out.
Yeah, he would spell shit.
It's-
He would go to a sign, pull the E out.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the ghost did that, right?
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
ghost, yeah.
That nigga was legit a Ghost Rider. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Shout out to PBS.
Zoom. Shouts to Zoom. Come on in, Zoom. Come on in, Zoom. Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. Y'all ain't watch that?
I don't remember that.
Oh, y'all wild.
The only shit I watched on
That's the GOAT.
PBS was Teletubbies.
Arthur.
Dragon Tales.
I never watched that.
Dragon Tales.
I don't know
Let's
what
all go to Dragon Tales.
I don't know what that is.
Isn't that the one that starts off like that? I wish.
Yeah,
It wasn't
that's what
Ghost Rider. Yeah, I was about to
that's what
say.
It was, it was
Yeah.
Dragon
The
Tales.
two little Mexican kids, right?
Yeah. I wish I might
Yeah.
have this wish we wish tonight. Shout out to for shooting stars. Nah, but if you know what that UFO was, let us know.
What kind of alien was it?
Will you fuck an alien?
Obviously.
Depends how bad she is.
She looks like the bitches from Star Trek with the wrinkly forehead.
Yeah.
You would?
Hell yeah. I'm not fucking your forehead. As long as that body, right?
I would try to make a hybrid baby. Nah, it looks like what was that movie of the alien girl that was like mad sexy and she would sleep with guys and then kill them?
I don't know. I know which one you're talking about. I don't know the title.
Damn.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I used to watch that shit and get mad horny. What the fuck is it called?
Black
Yeah.
Widow.
It was called like Killer Instinct, similar to that, but obviously it wasn't that. But something like she was like Black Widow. But yeah.
Was this nigga in that movie?
This nigga.
Nah, it was like surrounded around the girl. I think it might have been the girl who plays Catwoman in the
Halle
Bat-
Berry. No,
Nah, the
Michelle
wife-
Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer. I think she might have been the bitch in it.
The Chinese nigga. What's his name? The
nigga from Ip Man.
nah, the basketball
Yao
player.
Ming.
Yao
Nah,
Ming, yeah.
Nah, Yao Ming wasn't in it. Nah, the reason Mo asked that is because we were wondering.
We nothing.
We,
is we?
all three of us were wondering.
Who is
Does
fucking
Yao
we?
Ming have a big dick?
That's a good question. That's a good
Depends
question.
what
What y'all
country. Depends what country he's in.
think?
Because that nigga's big as fuck, bro. You ever seen the picture of him next to Shaq?
Yeah.
And Shaq
Shaq
is like a
at his
little
shoulder.
kid.
Nah, he's not a little kid, but he's up to probably his shoulders.
Yeah, like he's up to his
Yeah,
shoulders.
Shaq is big.
And I listened to all the Smoke podcasts, and Al Harrington was in it. And you know how the We Believe team, the Warriors, that first run,
Yeah,
they play small ball. They play small ball, and Al Harrington was the center. And he's like 6'8". And he's like, yo, I would hate that I had to guard Shaq. I mean, Yao Ming. He's like, bro, it was mad. He's like that. He would leave the game like tired as fuck. and he would be like, "Well, I always got to guard him."
Yeah.
So,
So that made you think about his dick.
well, yeah. I'm like, this nigga's mad big, like, because you know the Asian stereotype or whatever
Shaq tells a story about his dick.
What?
Yeah.
about Yao Ming's dick.
No, about his own.
Oh.
That he said he was somewhere, some event, and he goes to use the bathroom at a urinal, and he says some guy. I guess the only other urinal available was right next to him. He said the guy goes in, looks over at Shaq, and he could tell that the guy recognized that he's Shaq, and he kind of Shaq says he notices the guy's eyes go down, and Shaq's like, "I know what you're thinking, tall dude." Regular dick.
Can you imagine that nigga had a regular, like,
Well, that's what he was saying.
Asian?
Oh,
Ti-
that ain't regular.
Well, regular to Asian.
Yeah, it's all what's the word?
Relative.
It's all relative. But wasn't Shaq in the book of Superhead's book?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said he had a regular.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't because
It was proportionate.
No,
It wasn't proportionate.
it was like a regular
Regular
nigga.
schmegular.
Damn, nigga.
Nigga, if it was proportionate, that nigga, he's like 2 feet bigger than the average Mexican. So he might
Bigger
not
than
that-
average Mexican.
Nah, I guess it wasn't like massive,
yeah.
which is what you assume of Shaq.
Yeah, because none of that shit, height, foot size, hand size, that shit ain't.
That shit don't matter.
That gotta suck.
Wink, wink.
That gotta suck. Everyone assuming you have a big dick and then you don't.
You whip it out.
You whip it
Or
out.
I'd rather be assumed that I have a small dick.
Yeah, right.
I'm a grower, not a shower. We talk about dick a lot on this podcast. Remember we were talking
Yeah,
about
we do.
talking about letting your girl see you soft for the first time. That's how you know you're in love. I think I only ever let one girl see me soft, and that's my wife. In my life, bro. Yeah, because you know girls are ignorant. I don't want them to ask me about my foreskins.
Foreskins, multiple.
Yeah, plural, bro.
His four skins.
That's a trash name. They shouldn't even have a name for it. It's just skin. No, you don't have any other name for any other skin.
No word.
Yeah, so you've been thinking of skits, Mo?
No.
Chopping wood?
Chopping wood. Nah, it wasn't really.
I didn't watch that. What was he? Just chopping wood?
Yeah,
Some
just chopping wood.
white
guy-
nigga,
some white
brolic
guy-
nigga chopping wood for fun. Why people get horny when they chop wood? Yo, he had gloves on and everything.
Fuck that.
shit look hard,
I don't know personal protection gear.
I own goggles for my gun, like when I go to the shooting range, because they
Have
don't
you been
let
thinking
you.
of? Have you been thinking of skits?
Nah, because nobody liked my T1. It's one of those things you just got to do it, bro. I'm gonna make a TikTok. I'm gonna start making TikTok videos.
And then promote them on here.
Yeah, they'll be creative. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them niggas are creative on that TikTok shit.
And there's a lot of people who aren't.
Yeah.
Word.
I
And
saw
those are the people we follow.
I saw some nigga, some old head. He was like 50. He took a bottle, right? And I guess you could freeze it there. And then he went inside it. And then he played Christina Aguilera's "I'm a Genie." He was dancing. I was like, yo, that's funny for my generation. I remember thinking Christina Aguilera was bad.
I remember
Still?
thinking that for like 10 minutes.
Nah,
Still
she was
bad?
fine. Oh, I haven't seen her lately.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, like,
I'm
she
imagining
was.
2005.
Yeah, and back
Christina
then she was
Aguilera.
fine. I don't know.
You know who's still bad?
She was better than Britney Spears. I remember that.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm still
Um,
bad.
Carmen Electra.
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah.
You watched the Jordan shit?
What Jordan shit? No, I didn't see it.
Oh.
So how are you gonna say her?
Because we were talking about her the other day on
Oh.
the podcast.
Oh, because of Dennis Rodman. Yeah, I didn't realize that nigga got so many bitches. Like
Yeah.
on their peak, he got Carmen Electric, and he got
Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton, Madonna, nigga, some other white bitch.
Was Monica in there? No, I don't think so.
What Monica?
The singer,
Madonna.
Madonna. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
But
Madonna.
she ain't bad. She was never bad. Not to me, at least.
But she was like in those times. No, she
No,
was
she was
never.
alright.
I wouldn't say she was bad. I just remember when she was dating A-Rod, she had like the heroin arms, right? Like she was
Amy
mad
Winehouse
ripped.
joints.
He had another baddie.
Yo,
It's
bitches
'cause
like dudes like that.
they like
They're
that. They're called,
open.
it's called
yeah.
peacock,
Yeah.
like peacocking.
Mm-hmm. I remember when he came out with the with the wedding dress on.
Yeah,
at
I
that book
remember.
signing. Yeah.
I thought that nigga was gay. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, when we were 10 and 12.
Yeah,
and,
no,
look at him
like,
dyeing
he's
his hair pink. He's gay. He's got an earring on.
He got hoop earrings.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the thing. I don't get why Jordan still wears hoop earrings, bro. You're like 60.
Have
Why you wearing earrings?
Have you seen his jeans?
Bootcut jeans.
You seen you know how he was looking at the iPad? You seen the one where he's like looking at the iPad, smirking, and it's like a bunch of Jinko jeans?
Nah, the one I seen was a screenshot of him going like this on the documentary. And somebody put, and then I told the tailor, bring me out your widest jeans.
Widest jeans.
That was his style, though. A lot of Puerto Ricans still stuck on the 2000s shit. Yeah, I'm about to bring back. You know how you said it would be dope if they brought out your boats that were
Yeah.
like fitted.
Yeah.
They should do that with a lot of those street gear shit,
Mesquite.
Word.
or like
Word.
you remember the state property jackets?
Yeah.
Like if those were more, those were mad dope.
I like state
I remember wearing my state property sweater, thinking I was out on the yard.
Yeah, I never realized that what it meant.
T-block.
Yeah. Oh yeah, state property.
That's just kind of whack. Like prisoner. They have a closing line called prisoner. That's a shit. Like niggas like you keep buying onto your masters.
What?
You listen to your
pop-up
masters.
cartoon
Yeah.
master.
So Mo got into a Twitter beef with some dude, and he kept saying that Mo can't see past his masters.
Bro, all I did was keep adding. I just kept putting the.
Give me some backstory. What was this post?
it,
do you
it
remember?
Was, it was the one. It was Zabala's post that
Yeah.
we showed you about. With
So the post
What,
was
was he?
about
What was he talking about?
how
fuck it.
black people.
Oh,
vote
I don't
Democrat.
know.
Hey, how-
Nigga, I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, how wealthy black people stay Democrat, even
Yeah.
though it
Was
would
that
make more.
word-
It would make more sense to be Republican
Yeah, and then
in self-interest.
this dude was talking mad shit, saying
So the thing what happened was he got into it with somebody else. Actually, one of our listeners, Darren. He got into it with him, and he was saying how people don't listen to him and this and that. And then everyone was telling him it's because you don't allow people to talk. You're being a dick. Like no one cares if you're not actually caring about what they're saying to you. You're just talking to talk.
You're not talking to listen. You're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
just to.
And he's like aggressive, and he basically
Abrasive, abrasive
abrasive,
shit.
super abrasive, and he like harasses people. So
on Facebook all day because I've seen him on everybody's
he-
posts.
on a lot of people's posts. I've seen him.
and the shit. Sorry to cut you off, but the shit that I was thinking the whole time is like, you're on Facebook. That's a white man's platform.
Yeah. I hate when people go on Facebook like, look at you giving your information away. It couldn't be me. Like, you literally agreed to it.
You're on your master's platform,
Yeah.
writing like crazy.
And no bullshit. Like they said one thing, and he responded with like 20 different posts, like immediately after, all long ass posts, like 20. Like who's gonna read that?
Yo,
That's
one
what
of
I'm saying.
them,
He just like bombards you with this.
yo, the one of them.
Like it doesn't, and this shit don't even be making sense. Like you're not spelling words right. You're not completing your sentences. You don't
Bro,
have a train of
there's
thought
some
that makes
genuinely crazy people out
Yo,
there.
the
He's
shit-
crazy.
the shit didn't make sense. The thing, one of the posts was a picture of his feet. Right? And it was like, you wear shoes because your masters tells you to wear shoes.
He was saying math is for the slaves, and the number system is made up. And I'm like, what? What? Because he talked about time and how time is
He's going off
irrelevant.
on tangents and shit.
There's a picture of his black ass feet on the grass. Talking about we don't need feet. Your master tells you to wear sneakers or some shit like that. Nah, but
Let
I
me see if
saw
I can find that.
I met him in person, but the first time I saw him was when our boy was opening his business. Shout out to the beer wall. He wrote another poison
In our community.
in the community,
Yeah.
poisoning the people. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, a little backstory for our listeners that don't know is some local guy that just
He's
apparently
like-
befriends or adds everybody from Reading on Facebook and just
just
goes
berates him.
crazy, berates them on their posts.
Seriously, it's bad.
for anything you say.
I'm about to request them. I
Me
need
too,
some
guy.
entertainment in my life.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was mad entertaining, and I wanted him to agree with me.
That's the picture of his foot, and his feet. The quality that's being presented to the black and brown people is not the quality of life for us; it's the quality of life for Master. We do not need shoes. Master say we need shoes, and then it's a picture of his his feet on some mud.
Bro, these vans are comfortable. What do you want me to do? They were only $60.
Yo, dog shit on the street and people spit on that.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
is gross.
And he posted this Malcolm X thing like 17 times.
Yeah, that shit was
And then
mad
you
funny.
posted it.
I wanted him to agree with me,
Yeah. Good on yourself.
but he didn't acknowledge me at all because I'm.
He's a celebrity.
Because you weren't harassing him like I was. So then all I kept doing, literally the only thing I did.
Because you weren't making sense. That's why he wasn't disagreeing with you.
So because of how much he just like responds to the littlest thing, all I did was put gifs. That's it, gifs, whatever.
Oh,
you wanna call
Jeff's,
them.
yeah.
So and then he just 3 comments after that, and then like another gif, and then another comment, another gif, and then he kept getting pissed off. And then he stopped. So I said one more thing, and then he started again. And then he started.
You should add another one right now.
No, I did it like 3 times because he stopped, and I just kept going, and then I kept going again, and then I started calling myself his master. And he got mad.
You should be like, you got no pussy. To see what he says, pussy
Oh,
is your
man.
master is the one that trained you to want pussy.
My
Pussy
dick is my master.
That nigga's a
Word,
fucking-
pussy is my master.
The nigga's a fucking troll. That's what he is.
Nah, he's not trolling. That's the funny part.
I know, but he is a troll.
Oh, like yeah.
Like lives
He's a-
under a
he's-
bridge.
He probably also lives on the bridge.
Walks around barefoot, asking people for money to cross his bridge.
he's a master's bridge. Nah, he's a character, bro. He needs his own reality show.
He's a troll, bro.
You know where he be at?
wants to-
You know how they have arts on the Ave?
Yeah.
He like rents out a station. And you could see him thinking he's a shit, bro. Like painting Medusa or some shit, or some Buddhist monk.
Or Native American.
You pay him to just like berate you.
Yo, he's like notorious for that. But yeah, one day you guys will come across him. Just post anything,
anything.
anything on a Redding page. But yeah, he was stuck on the word masters.
Pop up.
But he's like a Hotep too. Like that's all the Hotep do.
Yeah.
But some of them Hotep niggas be making sense. Like Dr.
Umar Johnson.
Umar Johnson, he
Yeah.
be saying
Yeah,
some
some of them
shit.
do. Yeah.
But he's like the face of Hotep dude.
He's another funny ass dude, yo.
Yeah.
You ever seen when like a black person disagrees with him? He be like, "Shut up, coon." I'm like, "Yo, yo, what are you doing?"
Nah, I've never seen that.
Uncle Tom ass nigga, get off my post, coon. And I'm like,
Yo.
yeah. I'm like, yo, this dude is wild.
I've seen him. I've seen people like sending him money, and he said, "Could next time send me $20 instead of 10."
Yeah.
I know you barely had that.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You shaming them? You saying thank you, appreciative? What are you doing? The one time he was at his crib,
Why do people send him money?
I don't fucking
He claims to be starting like social programs, and he claimed that he was going to start a school for like underprivileged black kids, and that money like disappeared. He never did nothing with it.
The one time he was at his house and he was recording something and it accidentally flipped around so you could see the house and not him. Yo, it was a dump, bro. It was bad. It was embarrassingly disgusting, bro.
Is he a professor?
He looks
I don't know
exactly.
what he- I
His
don't
house
know what
looks
he-
exactly how you would assume his house would look.
I'm just picturing like Rafiki Tiki masks or whatever they're called.
He,
With a mask.
you ever seen the video of when he didn't raise enough money?
No.
He's like in a crowd room full of like his supporters, and I guess he was raising money for something, but he didn't reach that goal. He's like, "You motherfuckers were quick to donate to the white man, but nobody's giving to me. Look at you, you broke motherfuckers!" I was like, "Yo, what's wrong with this guy?"
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's out there, it's floating around.
Damn, I didn't know I just seen him on the
He was
106
spazzing.
what's that shit called?
Oh, the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say
I seen him
106
on
in Park. The Breakfast Club. That's where I seen him, and he like I just seen the snippets of him making sense.
Yeah, yeah.
But he be on some Rafaka shit.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, I don't know if you guys looked into this at all. What do y'all think about the Bill Gates and supposedly how
He's gonna chip you.
he's gonna chip us and he started? I don't know. Some people were
He
saying
bought the
started
coronavirus
COVID,
patent and the patent for the vaccine on the same
Yeah,
day
and-
at the same place.
and it's a 666 number,
Yeah.
and not to say like thinking the stupid supernatural. You know, he's the Antichrist coming or anything like that. But do you think he has something to gain between that, or is he trying to just help?
I think he's just trying to help.
He's legit just trying to help. If you look at, he has a history of starting
Yeah, he was fighting
legit going into places and fixing
measles
shit. Yeah.
and
But what if that
setting up
that's just,
sewage systems in poor African.
what if that's
countries.
just a history of him setting shit up so he can get to now?
nah. I don't think he's like Lex Luthor.
No,
But
I mean he's a billionaire.
Yeah, he's bored.
Yeah.
And he like reads a lot, so I guess disease probably interests him more than
He's just bored.
than other shit. You know what I mean? Because he stepped down from Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because usually super smart people like that are like super analytical.
Yeah.
And he just analyzed like what the world needs and what are the flaws in the systems are. And he said it like 2 or 3 years ago. He's like, yo, the world's
Yeah.
not ready for a pandemic. He's like, if you look at every superpower
And then he
country-
took advantage of that and then released the pandemic, my nigga. What you mean? That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
That's their point. I don't
Yeah.
have an opinion on this.
And in his little documentary series, he said it too. Like he said it on there. He's like, like humans are like one disease away from being extinct. And we don't
yeah, he
realize
says
it.
it. He's like, look at history. Pandemics have killed way more people than every war like ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Spanish flu killed more people than World War II.
Yeah,
I
and
mean-
Corona killed more people than
Vietnam
Vietnam.
as of today. Yeah.
Wow, more people die of the flu every year than the coronavirus. That's what someone said that today again.
I mean, it's
Like-
because there's a plethora of flus. The coronavirus is a flu, I guess.
I don't know, bro. I just recognize how dumb the average person is.
The
And
average
they're just on Facebook trying to sound like geniuses.
and one
It's
of
always Facebook. It's not like any other platform.
Yeah, it's Facebook
That's what the
attracts all the
crazy-
dumb people.
that's what the guy that I was arguing with was.
Yeah, it's like Facebook because they probably too dumb to figure out how to use the other shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of dumb, one of the niggas that said that that said that bullshit said that vaccines never worked, that vaccines never cured any disease. What?
What?
Vaccine
Who said
never-
that? The master nigga?
No, the
Somebody else.
yeah,
Oh my god.
you know what I'm talking about. The flat earther, the 5G tower motherfucker.
So he thinks vaccines never cure anything.
That's what he wrote. I guess. Yeah, he's dumb, bro.
Yo, shout out to whoever comes up with a vaccine for COVID. Is there even a vaccine for the SARS? The original SARS?
The shit I was watching said no, but it just went away on its own, like by luck.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Nigga, that was Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Setting it up. He ran a test trial. And he's like, oh, this shit's not strong enough.
That's what I'm trying to tell
And
you.
then he came with the second one that was strong enough.
Yeah, I be thinking I'm crazy until
You can make sense of everything, bro.
All right.
Damn, you might be onto something.
Nah, they aren't.
Oh,
I have a friend that sent me a link and it's dumb long.
And-
I haven't read it.
And
But about Bill Gates. Once I read it, I'll let you know because it seems like it's interesting.
the shit I was watching about COVID, it made sense for everybody that says, "Oh, flu kills more people. Oh, the mortality rate of COVID is only 2%." The shit I was watching, the doctors explaining is the most dangerous diseases in the world are the ones with low mortality rates, the ones that kill less people, because diseases with high death rates, they kill too many people too fast, and they have no host anymore. They can't spread.
Yeah.
But with something like COVID, which doesn't have a high mortality rate, it lets
it's
you
in a sweet
live.
spot.
It lets you live.
So you
it
can
lets you
spread
go
it.
out into the public. It doesn't make you that sick, so you're still interacting with other people. So yeah, it's like
It's like a symbiotic relationship.
yeah. Yo,
Shout-
number
shout out
one
to Venom.
educational.
Nah, I saw the snippet for it. It explained. I haven't watched
Yeah.
it because I want to watch it with my wife. So it says like it has to be the perfect concoction,
Yeah,
which I also learned about when I did my fucking Surf Safe exam with pathogens and E. coli and all that bullshit. Has to be the perfect temperature, perfect this, perfect that. But I think they knew about it, but they weren't afraid because they didn't think it would cross species.
yeah.
So like I think most of them came from birds. Then it crossed to pigs.
Bro, there's like 1,000 coronavirus diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's only 19.
Yeah, it's the 19th one.
What does COVID stand for? Is that an acronym? Because this is capitalized.
It's
I feel like
I forget what it was. They explain it
in
Probably
in the- yeah.
disease, something disease.
something, and then 19 was 2019 because that's when it was discovered.
Yeah.
You know how they name hurricanes? The person who discovers it gets to name it, and it's in alphabetical order. So
No,
let's
they
say-
have names. Or the storms. No, yeah, they
Yeah.
have names for the storms. Like
Yeah,
like
that's how they
predetermined.
name it. Predetermined?
Yeah, like years in advance.
using
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah,
it was
like the-
alphabetical order.
You can't
it,
discover. a
it is
hurricane.
alphabetical
No,
order.
yeah, you can. You can.
It is alphabetical
Like-
order. But they have the names.
Maybe I'm
already
thinking
set
about
out.
stars. When you
Yeah,
discover a star, you can
Stars
name
will
it.
probably be like that, yeah.
But I know the hurricanes are alphabetical order.
Yeah, they're alphabetical order. Like Agnes, and then the next year they have a different A.
Yeah.
not the next year, but the next time in
Next
A.
season.
when it goes through. I don't remember
I
any of
don't,
them
I don't
called
know.
with a Z.
Actually, I don't know if it goes through the Z. I think it just started over from the season. You start over again with the A's. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a
If it was me, I name all them shits after myself.
Frankel the 17.
Frankelito, Frankel 19.
Frankel. COVID-19.
No, I think stars. If you discover it, you could name it.
Yeah, those you can. At least I think.
You know how you could buy a star?
Yeah.
I was thinking how that's just a crazy scam.
It's already dead.
It's already dead, and I'll sell the same star to 25 niggas.
Yeah.
How you gonna know?
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
know?
yeah.
I'll just make a fake up data.
Yo,
fake database.
if any of our listeners want to buy a star, I know a person. Just let me know.
Buy a star, buy a soul, buy
buy
a cure for
Buy a
COVID.
Release your sex demons. Let me know.
Or
got
you
you.
want a sex demon? Let me know.
I'll tell you how to find your twin flame.
You want me to read your tarot cards? I'll do that. I'll do it all, baby.
I kind of want to do that tarot card shit just to laugh, but that should be like $20 at the boardwalk. Fuck out of here.
I know a chick on Twitter that does it for $5.
It's not even tarot cards. It's fucking playing cards. The ace of spades come out.
Your mom or anybody in your family ever had those cards that had like
Sex positions.
what like it would be like cactuses or the gold coins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the brujeria, the
not my
Santeria
family, but
cards.
I've seen those.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
I've never seen it.
My
That's
mom
from, like
had
the
that.
Botanica.
Your mom
Yeah.
had that?
Yeah, she might still have it. I remember
Those
looking
are
at
like
them.
tarot cards, right?
Some weird shit. I
thought
don't
those
fucking
were.
know.
It's like White de Mikado shit.
Yeah,
What? Oh, what? Yeah. Well,
Shout out to White de Mikado. That nigga's
did he
gay.
die?
I don't know.
yeah, he did. He did
died,
earlier
yeah.
this year
He died
or
this
last year.
Like
Dang,
recently.
He didn't see that coming.
Maybe he did.
But
Maybe he did.
yo, that's a skill we could do.
Sagitario, hoy te vas a morir.
Oh, no mezcla el oro con la plata.
So who you want us to do a skit as Walter Mercado?
Yeah, you could be White de Mikado. I'll be Ric Flair because you know how they dress alike.
I'll be Dennis
Hey,
Rodman.
mucho.
Omar, Omar could be the nigga that used to chill with Undertaker.
Who? Paul Bearer.
Yeah. Yo, Paul Bearer was mad creepy. You don't know that nigga. He used to walk around with like a what's the shit?
With the
urn or whatever.
Yeah.
Be like, oh.
Yo, remember thinking that Kane and Undertaker were brothers?
Yeah, I believe that shit till like 3 years ago.
To this day.
To this day. Nah. You know, Kane was running for like governor or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could be White de Mikado
Gotcha.
because we gotta appeal to the Latino people
Why?
because they seem to be the most easily
Because
amused.
they're the
by
unemployed ones.
videos.
Word. They're the ones that share the most bullshit on WhatsApp and Facebook.
Yo, we gotta go WhatsApp famous. You know, it's
We got to give the Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico material to enjoy since they're not getting the stimulus checks.
Nigga, they will blow it on weed.
You gotta be racist.
Trying to say the worst thing you could think of.
What's the worst thing you can think of? I've had like four Puerto Ricans.
Crack cocaine.
I've had like 4 Puerto Ricans reach out to me and be like, "Yo, tell Franco stop shitting on Puerto Ricans, bro." I'm like, you can't tell that man what to do. I don't want to tell you.
You're gonna make it worse. Poking a sleeping giant.
Nah, it's because growing up, you
can't
know, we
censor
always
me.
Puerto Ricans and Dominicans we always went at each other.
Yeah.
And we would destroy them
I never understood why.
just because we're similar.
That's my point. I
Yeah.
don't get why.
Because if you're similar to somebody, you're gonna come at each other. Like you know how Mexicans and Ecuadorians hate each other.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Is that a real thing?
Nigga, call Ecuadorian Mexican. They be getting tight, bro.
Call anybody a Mexican.
Call anybody. Word.
Call a Mexican a Mexican.
Why you say it like that?
What you
Is there-
mean? What you trying to say?
Why you say it like that, fool?
What does Michael say? Is there another word that
Less
That's
offensive.
offensive.
Less
That's
offensive
offensive?
than Mexican. Is there anything you want me to call you less offensive than Mexican?
Yeah, I love Mexicans. They're my people, yo.
Yeah, fuck with them.
I fuck with them. They got
Or
mad.
they're the ones keeping this country running right now.
They keep the country running. They invented avocados. Yo, you know avocados? It came from the name
Nuts.
Azucato or some shit like that from the
Ball sack.
Aztecs, and it means testicles because
Yeah.
they look like
Oh,
testicles.
yeah. That makes sense.
Which
I didn't-
reminds me of you remember who Peña Gómez was?
Nope. I'm sure I do.
Yeah, Peña Gómez. He looked Haitian, but he was running to be the president of the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
So a lot of niggas would hate on him. because he's black.
He look black.
And
Or
you know how
he is
Ha-
black. Yeah.
Yeah, he's black and Haitian, and Haitians in the R, whatever. So there was like a little rhyme that would be like, ni son naranja, ni son limones, que son los granos de Peña Gómez. Which is like mad corny. I'll translate that to my Puerto Rican since I don't speak Spanish. Nah, but shout out to my Puerto Ricans. I fuck with Puerto Rico. I went there. I gave them tourist money.
I gave him real money, American dollars.
That is their currency.
Yeah.
Nah, but it is fucked up that they haven't got their stimulus check.
No, I just don't think they're going to get it at all.
Yeah,
And Trump,
Because as a territory, I guess they're not entitled to
yeah,
it.
like
even though
Virgin Island didn't get it.
yeah.
and who was it? He's blocking like Americans that are married to immigrants.
Yeah,
That shit was
that's
fucked
wild.
up.
That's
That shit was
up.
fucked up.
Like, I
And
understand
there's some
like,
immigrants like working in hospitals. Yeah,
They're
like
working
they're
everywhere.
safe.
They're the ones keep-
military.
Yeah.
Military everywhere. Like that's crazy.
It's fucked up that not even like if he said, okay, well, I'm not gonna give it to the immigrant, but the person that's married to him, you don't want to give it to them.
Yeah.
Makes no fucking sense.
Trump, bro. What part of him makes sense?
That's just mad fucked up. But I'm sure it wasn't his idea. Somebody probably came up to him.
I don't know. He seems fully capable of being racist himself.
He didn't come up with the idea. He just asked somebody, "How do we stop immigrants from getting money?" And they were like, "Oh, well, we could do this." And he was like, "Yeah, do that."
Don't give it to them. But yeah, well, $1,200. That's like, it's funny because $1,200 where we live, it's okay. It's decent.
Yeah, yeah.
But in New York,
Half a month of rent,
you can buy 3 hot dogs. You can buy a hot
Word.
dog and a burger.
bro. I hate going to Manhattan. Going to like the shish kebab stand. You're like, yo, let me get 2 shish kebabs, $20 or what?
I remember when them shits were $3. And
Yeah.
it came with the bread. The one time I was smacked. It was my shout out to my cousin Joel. It was his 30th birthday party at Latin Quarters, which was where it's known because that's where Plaxico Burress shot himself on the foot, and it's in like Times Square, near Times Square, I think. But I was smacked because he had open bar or whatever. And I went to the shish kebab place and I get this nigga like $50. And I was like, keep it. Yeah. And I bought like 2 shish kebabs and I gave one to my brother or my boy, whoever, or my cousin or somebody. And then I let the other one fall. And I was mad salty. And then I was in the car. We were in my brother's car driving back to Uptown. And I was like, yo, I gave that nigga $50 for a shish kebab.
For one.
He took advantage of me. But them shish kebabs be hitting. That
Hell yeah, with the
street-
barbecue on the bread, all wrapped up in the tinfoil.
You ever? That shit be hitting. That's aphrodisiac. Shout out to shish kebabs. I think isn't that like Greek food?
Yeah, somewhere.
I have no idea.
Well, I don't think it's like, because most of the time it's like an Indian or Bangladesh dude. Right? What's the next topic?
I'm looking through this shit and I'm like, yo, we really talked about a lot of stuff that I just didn't highlight. So I have to sit here.
Yo, did somebody ask something like, is it gay to, I think you sent it on Twitter. And I was like, yo, that is kind of gay.
Oh, would you let a guy braid your hair?
Oh, yeah.
Is it gay to let a guy braid your hair?
That's a good question.
No.
I don't think I would.
You know why? Because I wouldn't get my hair braided. My hair would never be that long.
If my shit was long, you're still not braiding it.
Nah, I'm not letting a guy braid my hair. No homo. But it's weird because you let a guy like shave up your eyebrows.
It's one of those
it's not
things
the
that's just,
same.
it's just ingrained in us for some
It's
reason.
not the
girls-
same though.
It is.
Shaving my eyebrow, that's
Shaping up it's a shape.
30 seconds.
Yeah, it takes a second
But-
and a half. You do that and you have to wait. That's it.
This dude's on your head for 3 hours.
Now, if
y'all gossiping.
it might be the same. I'll accept your argument if you tell me it's the same. If you have a dude plucking your eyebrows,
Waxing your eyebrows.
waxing your eyebrows, that
Yo,
might
maybe
be
he
the
does
same.
them nice.
But I'm not trying to come out of the barbershop with my face all red from like waxing it or
He does it
threading.
like with the threading.
He threaded it. He got the
Put
fucking.
it in his mouth.
Is it gay to get your eyebrows threaded?
Please say no.
It burns and he's sitting there blowing on it.
Nah.
Chill, Poppy, chill.
Not on some homophobic shit. It is type gay to get your hair braided by a guy.
That's not gay.
Yo, and they put a
And it's
video with
cool.
it, which was he had the comb. He was doing the thing they do.
Niggas were wearing wife beaters.
Yo, and the nigga was mad nice with it too.
He was
His
nice.
braids
Shit
were
was
nice.
sharp.
His braids were nice. I don't care
It's
though.
just something that's ingrained in us that girls, when
If I,
long
if,
hair
Girls
I
do
was in,
hair,
if
yeah.
I was in jail, I'd do it. If I want, if I wanted my hair braided, which I never would, and my hair was long, which I guess in jail
I
you don't
wanted
have
to
a
braid
choice.
when Iverson was popping.
Yeah,
I thought it would look.
And who else is gonna braid your hair in jail? Who else?
better learn that shit yourself, bro. You go to the library and hit them books.
No homo. I know how to braid, not cornrows.
I know how to make a braid. You just
Yeah.
over and under, over and under.
Yeah, I could do that. I can't do like corn braids or whatever, because you got to pull the skin, the next one, and line it
I
up.
don't fucking know.
Split the hair evenly. That shit was funny though. But
This one, everyone is a hypocrite, and it's harder to cure hypocrisy than it is to cure depression. Why? That's your question.
yeah, that's true.
What? What is?
'Cause
They're
you
not
think-
the same. Though.
I do believe everybody's a hypocrite.
No,
though.
everybody
Everybody.
in the world's a hypocrite.
Yeah, one way,
And the
shape.
thing-
Yeah,
form or
everyone
another.
contradicts themselves at some point.
The thing that's I don't know why I think I got it from a book, but the thing
But
is
depression, hypocrisy, and depression, they're not the same. They're not.
is mental.
No, because you're not willing to admit your
Yeah.
hypocrisy. Your depression, you could see like I
People
want
would
to.
admit it and try to get help.
Yeah,
And people think that depression is harder to cure than almost anything. But the guy's saying something everybody has and nobody cares to cure is hypocrisy in the book.
Is that like a mental issue though? I don't think that's
Yeah.
like a mental disability.
Because
or something
people
like
trick themselves to saying, like, they reason with themselves, like, I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm different.
yeah. Like I could sit here and be like, oh,
that. I think that's a different thing. That's like a pathological liar at the point where you believe your own lies type of shit. That's not the same as being. It's not the same as only being a hypocrite.
No, because, like, let's say when you're arguing with a religious person or whatever,
Right.
and a lot of times they bring up, it's hypocritical what they say. Like, they'll be like, you can't do this, but you could do this. You can't do this or whatever. And
Like
they'll
when-
justify it. They,
Like when they say that God just appeared out of nowhere, but then they'll have a problem with you saying we don't know what happened before the Big Bang.
or yeah, or they'll say everything happens for a reason, or then they'll say, pray.
You got
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
the biggest one.
God is the reason. and then everything happens.
The biggest one is God has a plan for you, but pray for what you want to happen in your life.
Yeah.
Like, why? He has the plan
He has a
already.
plan. Oh, you have free will, but if you don't praise him, you go to hell forever.
Yeah.
Like, man, nigga, that makes no sense. But anyways, like, it's hard for them to still justify it. So that's what I think in the book he was trying to say, like, we could never cure that hypocrisy, and all humans are hypocrites. And it will be like, the one thing he said,
I don't feel like they're the same though.
no, the correlation was, it was like, that you had to recognize that you admit you have the problem so you can fix it.
Are you talking about habitual hypocrisy or some shit like that? Because
Nah, just hypocrisy in
you can
general.
be in your right mind and proper faculties for you to be a hypocrite about something. All you gotta do is say one thing and do another. I mean, it's not that hard to be a hypocrite. You don't need to. There doesn't need to be something wrong with you for you to be a
I
hypocrite.
don't think it's that hard to be
it
depressed
cure-
either. But you could
Well, depression is different. There's like chemical imbalances.
chemical
and shit. So
imbalances.
that's why I'm saying you can be perfectly fine and be a hypocrite.
But you could cure depression without like taking pills. So how's your chemical getting fixed?
I'm no expert in that, so I'm not going to touch that.
Because
But I'm gonna say-
through cognitive therapy or whatever.
Cognitive,
Cognitive.
magneto.
What's the middle word?
What?
It's like cognitive something therapy.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know how
but,
that fucks with your chemicals.
But still, we're talking about two things though. We're talking about two completely different things. Whether
Bro,
someone
it was
has
in the
someone
book.
doesn't.
It just
The book says hypocrisy is harder to cure than depression.
It's like saying you could be a hypocrite and you have COVID-19.
And not
Pick one.
There's
Pick
no
one.
correlate. there's
No,
no, I think
correlation.
he's just making a point that is like it's harder. Like being a hypocrite, there's literally nothing quote unquote wrong with you. But he's just saying it's harder to fix that than to fix an actual problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just making a point that
Right.
Yeah, like it's something you wouldn't think, like something.
Well, that's
as
the point.
as
That's the pointless thing to do.
hypocrisy.
That's the pointless thing to do. Just bring up a random two.
No, because the book is
Homelessness is
false
terrible.
false equivalency.
Yeah, homelessness is terrible. But
Nah,
what are we
I
going
mean,
to do
it's-
about the sun?
But you gotta read it in the context of the paragraph. Like
Yeah.
he's talking about how humans are hypocrites.
Should have cited your sources on the topics. page.
Yeah, because I don't.
I got it.
I'm having
upstairs.
a hard time being able to connect it.
Nah, because the book is was about mental health, and then he talks about human interaction and how humans are hypocrites, and then they talk about how
Is he saying?
like let's say I give you $1, you could split it 50, we could split it 50-50, or you could keep 70, give me 30, and most people are gonna be like, oh, this person's gonna keep 30, but I'll split it 50-50, and then when you actually do that test, like 90% of people do a 70-30 in their favor because they're hypocrites.
Yeah.
And then when you ask somebody how depressed they are, then I think that's how he correlates it. Like they're not gonna admit it, or
It's more down the middle.
it's more down the middle. Yeah. But I don't know. I gotta read the paragraph again. That shit was mad long ago when I put that in. It was like in July of last year.
Good job, Mo.
Bro, we
What
had
did
better,
you-
we had
what-
better things to talk about.
What did you
like,
mean by this from August 2018?
We had better things to talk about, like this one right here. Should women learn to cook?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one of the ones that we talked
Since
about.
birth.
Is it a requirement you look for? Are we wrong for that?
We're
Another-
not wrong for
We
it.
want our moms.
Another one that we talked about that was more important is coming on a girl's face disrespectful.
It's disrespectful to me if you don't let me.
It's disrespectful if you don't warn them. Are you just surprise them with like?
If you didn't warn them, yeah.
That's mad.
Here,
It's
Here's
disrespectful
some pink eye
if
for
they're
you.
like asleep. But
Hey,
there's
that's
there's
OD.
no situation where my dick's close enough to your face that you weren't expecting it.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
women. If you don't tell them, you got nigga. So if you're having sex,
Surprise!
Shouldn't have woke up the sleeping dragon. You know?
so all right, so if she's into shitting on people and she's having sex with you, hey, we're having sex. You should expect me to shit on you.
I'm just peeing all over you.
I'm just gonna shit right here on
so,
your leg
so the question should be: is it disrespectful to come without telling them? Like if she's giving
without
you head?
permission. Yeah, consent. Nigga, always consent.
On the face
And, oh yeah, I guess.
or in the mouth, I
It's
guess.
less disrespectful than
Technically,
your
you gotta
mouth.
know where.
Nah.
Nah,
Nah, on the
Coming
face
in the
is-
mouth is less disrespectful.
Yeah,
I
Without
feel like-
warning.
nah. I feel like most women.
well, both times consent, but
Yo, if you're a woman,
without warning, I would say the face is more disrespectful.
You ever
because-
had a
no, but not
she-
for nothing.
if she's
I've
sucking you
always
off-
asked, like, yo, where do you want me
Yeah,
to finish? I mean,
target practice?
I couldn't imagine.
but
just,
if she-
take that.
But if she's sucking you off and it's in her mouth, she's more likely to expect it,
That's what I'm saying.
but not on her face.
You ever had a
could
bitch
always
who
just do
didn't
this,
swallow?
move somewhere, huh?
Never had a bitch who didn't swallow, and then she's like walking with her mouth mat closed.
Didn't or refu- Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they run to the
Yeah,
bathroom
bathroom to spit it out.
You hear the faucet running.
Then swallow that shit.
I want to see you. I lock the door to the bathroom. Throw the key.
Open the door like Chucky, wiggling the door handle. Nah, I mean, couldn't be me.
Would you get a snowball
Yo,
What's that?
when you come in a girl's mouth and she spits it back in yours?
like a baby bird.
Oh, you mean again? Whatever.
Oh, so that's the name.
That's what it's called.
Nah, because after
Yeah,
I
me-
nutted,
me-
I don't want to do nothing. Like, let me go-
I'm done. Good night, babe.
Fuck his kissing shit. Ew. Yeah, but nah, coming in the mouth. Surprise, I think it's disrespectful, but not like the face. Just because
I think it's more disrespectful. She's tasting it. It's in her mouth. It's literally inside her body.
Yeah, but she had the dick in her mouth. She could have.
There's there's a difference
expected.
between having a dick in your mouth and cum in your mouth.
There's a difference between having sex and coming on her face. What I'm saying is she knows that you're about to come at some point, and at least it's she knows where it's gonna go. She knows where it's gonna go. When your dick is outside of her body, you control where it goes.
How about you
remember-
just be like, close your eyes, close your eyes.
I remember one time I was having sex and having intercourse, economic intercourse, and fucking I pulled out and it was doggy style. And yo, I busted so hard it just hit her in the back of the head.
Yo, chill out, bro.
Yo, was he mad?
He was tight.
He just got a fresh fade.
His shape up burned.
After shaved it.
There was this gay dude at work, right? Nigga would tell crazy gay stories, and to me at the time, they were funny. Because it was funny because of how uncomfortable it make the other dudes in the crew. So he was talking about the one time that he was fucking his mans or whatever.
His man's in them.
But I think he was a bottom, and he said this nigga nutted and hit the ceiling with. I'm like, yo,
Like in Scary Movie?
yeah, bro.
We're gonna have one of these stories every episode.
I was like, yo, that's mad fucking gay. And two, what the fuck, bro? But it makes sense.
Yo, what's the longest you've gone without masturbating?
Oh, a long time.
How long has this episode been?
What time did we get here?
I don't know.
I forget what made me think of that. I was watching some shit and it made me think like,
I gone months.
really?
Yeah.
I've gone weeks, not months.
I've gone months.
Damn.
Yeah. You know when you have you don't want to get rid of your testosterone like that. Shout out
up?
to Hotep.
The top one. There's evidence that warmer weather or hot weather is just a notification I got. That is harmful to the coronavirus, but it's not enough to stop the pandemic. That's what it says. This nigga's taking mad long to read something I already said.
Nah, I was trying to see the source. Man, there's evidence for everything.
Word.
But that would be mad whack if it's summertime doesn't do anything. I mean,
Yeah, because that's what everybody was hoping for.
Because that's just in DR. It's always hot there, or those other countries.
Right.
But
Is it in Africa? There's a few. Right?
I don't know.
yeah, there's a few in Africa. Not many. But a lot. I mean, there's not that many obese people with respiratory issues in Africa either. So they're probably not getting that many deaths from it. Or they have the antivirus.
Yeah, the immunity.
They're immune to it. Shout out to if God is so smart, why he made antivirus that is meant to help us also kill us.
What do you mean?
You know how you get an infection?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that too many antiviruses trying to overcompensate for the cut?
Yeah, maybe.
Or a fever. You could die from a fever, and the fever is meant to kill the virus
Kill
off.
the virus. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
When you got mad mucus in your nose, so you got a sinus infection, or your fucking lungs are collapsed and shit. You reading the article right now?
He's playing pool.
I'm playing pool.
Dead ass. Yo, we need a new hole.
New position, new opening available.
You never see Joe Rogan do some shit like that?
Y'all doing good. Y'all don't need me.
Word.
It's about to be a two-man show. The trio becomes a duet. A duel.
Pause.
Let's do it. You ever seen what's that nigga's name? John C. Reilly? The
Yeah,
curly hair
Step
nigga?
Brothers.
Yeah, he does a movie,
He's mad at
Walk
me.
the Line, or Walk Hard to Walk the Line, and he sings with a girl like he's like let's do it, but it's like a
Double entendre.
double entendre for let's do it.
Yeah,
She's mad. That movie's low key is mad
it's
underrated.
just hilarious.
It's mad underrated. He does all kinds of drugs, all type of felonies in his waistband. But yeah, are you winning in pool at least?
Word.
Yeah, I just want. I'm looking at the topics now. Since you guys shamed me into
Yep.
doing mine. Now I was gonna say something, but y'all kept going for a long ass time.
Do you watch? You didn't watch the Jordan shit, right?
No.
Do you know about like that Bulls team?
What?
Do you know about that dynasty?
He's like, yeah, they beat the Monstars.
They beat the Monsters.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Wow, what's up?
Not because that's probably like the biggest show right now.
Yeah.
It's like an event every Sunday, and it's literally like a sporting event.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
shit.
my reminder set.
Yeah, I record it, even though I got ESPN Plus and it makes it there. But
Wait, the Jordan shit?
yeah,
Yeah. The Last Dance.
So what is it? It's an episode?
yeah, it's 10.
10-part series.
Oh, I thought it was like a one time. All right, that's why.
Nah, so every Sunday they're releasing it at 9. And I was thinking like, why 9? But it's because of
Kinda
West
late.
Coast time.
Yeah.
Word.
Yo, we have a lot of bullshit ass topics here.
Yo, bring them on, bro. There's not a lot going on right now.
Yeah, we need to go back to our Yo, our girl's
The
funny.
golden age, the golden age of deadbeat dads.
First 5 episodes.
We really talked about most of this shit, and the other shit stupid.
Say a stupid one.
Are you a sucker for nostalgia?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, that shit suckers me every single time, bro.
Me too.
Are you emotionally attached to any of your old toys?
Yeah, it ties in with nostalgia.
Nah.
Bro, I remember once I was at
Yeah, you were on a nostalgia thing because the next one is why is nostalgia dope?
yeah.
He
Nah.
must have been watching Nickelodeon at night.
No, I was at
Nick at night. Get it right, man.
The one with
Face.
the toys. I was at my mom's house in the basement. A bunch of my shit's still in the basement. I was looking for something, and I was rummaging through a bunch of toys, and I found one, and I got teary. I was like, "Yo, I remember we used to play with this shit all
You
the
got
time."
teary-eyed over that.
Yeah,
Soft.
mad soft.
You ever had I had a whole bunch of relevant like bullshit. I have like a fucking Beetleborg. You ever had?
I had to be the board.
a fucking
Yeah.
Beetleborg.
Oh,
I
and,
used to
like,
watch the
know what
show.
that is.
I used to watch the show.
You ever had that? Yeah, not have it, but you ever watched the show?
No, I never even heard of it.
Beetleborgs?
Yeah.
Used to be on the WB.
Bro,
If I were to find my my Power Ranger with the head flipper tech,
Yeah, I
I'd
have
probably start crying.
oh yeah. Those are dope.
My brother
was in
got
his
me-
chest.
Yeah, my brother got me one for Christmas, but it's like the
Replica,
like retro.
replica,
Replica.
replica.
Replica. It's my replica. Nah, I'm
Cognitive.
like Ninja Turtles. I'm mad.
I had the Ninja Turtle that
Ninja Turtles, I had-
if you bend them forward, he did the flip.
Those shits were fire. Because I used to watch that movie with my dad all the time. Ninja Turtle Part 2, The Ooze. We had that shit on VHS. So I'm mad. Like,
I don't think I've ever seen a single movie with my dad. I'm gonna go cry now.
I didn't watch it at the theater, but we watched it at the crib. Like, what else? Super Nintendo always gets me hype.
Do you-
64.
Do you remember asking your parents for like a new system and explaining why you needed the new system? These graphics. Look at this picture, Dad. Look at this picture, Poppy. Look at that car.
I feel like I mentioned this story already. I tried to get the PS2 when it first came out, and my mom told me that if I gave her a massage every day for like a month or 2 months or something like that she would get me the PS2, but she never did.
Did you give her the massage?
Every day.
That is
Yeah, I would have did it too.
A
I
foot-
would have
a
did
foot
it too.
massage.
I would have did it too.
Nigga, it was. And she didn't. And she didn't.
That's fucked up, yo. You can't lie
You
to
don't
your
want to
kids.
know what I would have massaged for a PS2, bro.
Mommy, que un
Hey.
clitoris?
Yeah. Nah, chill. nigga.
Quiere que te lo masaje.
It says
That's
his
na-
win
that's
size.
niggas nasty.
Nigga, you're not gonna care when you play with a PlayStation 2 playing NBA.
Word, Vice.
Street Volume 2.
GTA 3.
Hell yeah, GTA 3. Nah, after my mom bought me the Super Nintendo, and after that, me and my brother will put our money together and buy. Like, I think my brother put most of the money for the N64, because I remember that year I told might have been for the PlayStation 2. I told my mom I wanted a gym membership for Christmas, and she never got it for me, but she gave him the money for the PlayStation 2. So I was like, yo, this is my gift too. Or he just saved up his money, or we put our money together. But I know for the N64, we would put our money together and buy games and shit like that. Because if you got $20, I got $20 for Christmas.
You know what's crazy? I was reading some shit the other day, and it said, all right, what's a PS4 game now? 60?
Yeah,
$60?
Yeah, 50.
And it goes up every year. Like next year, it'll probably be 70 for the PS5. And we think that that's a lot. Like I remember back in my day, it was 40. Remember when PlayStation 1 games were 40?
40, yeah.
Brand new. And it says compared to whatever inflation, those games were more expensive than
Then the one
than
that-
these.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's pretty interesting. I can't
why-
tell my
that's
kids
why
it's
the
too
price
much
goes up.
anymore.
That's why prices go up.
Unless you get minimum wage, because minimum wage only went up like 50 cents.
Were y'all hyped when
But they're essential.
were y'all hyped when the N64 came out?
I didn't have it.
I was mad hype, nigga.
I wouldn't get hyped
4
when
players?
Dumb.
3D.
I remember in DR, my cousin would take me and my cousin would go to like this video game store. You could play like video games there. I guess kind of like what you in Target and Walmart, they'll have one out. But the whole store was like that. You could just play random video games, like, and we would play
arcade?
GoldenEye. Yeah,
You needed quarters?
nah. Well, I don't know if you need.
It was like consoles.
I don't know, it was fucking DR. I don't know if it was, but it was definitely consoles that like
Yeah.
shit that just came out, nigga. N64. And we would play like GoldenEye. That's what I got addicted to. N64.
GoldenEye that changed the game. It was
That's
the
one of the GOATs.
first person shooter games. That we play tough.
Warzone stands on the shoulders of GoldenEye.
Warzone is
Giants.
fucking fire, bro. We used to play Smash Brothers. Came out for N64. I used to play fucking Conker's Bad Fur Day a lot, and Mario Party came out for N64. So that game, that console, like changed a lot of shit.
You remember you used to be able to rent consoles
Yeah,
from Blockbuster and Hollywood Video? You could rent a whole N64 for the weekend.
and the games too.
That's
You
what
think
that's
you
what
think
we
my
used to
parents
do.
would let me know that? I didn't know that shit at all.
I didn't have a membership for any of those shits, but I remember you could rent them.
We had Hollywood Video.
We would go to me and my brother would go to like this nigga we used to call El Inmigrante. It was just like a Dominican nigga.
Yo, where was the Best Buy here? Where was it? Do you remember?
The Best Buy.
Not the Best Buy.
Hollywood Video.
Blockbuster.
It was on Fifth Street.
Yeah,
in
near
one
Jumbo,
of,
right?
one of them plazas. Yeah, the Jumbo Plaza.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
I remember.
And Hollywood Video across the street in front next to
in front of
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hollywood Video lasted long. They lasted a little longer than.
I think there's
Blockbuster.
one Blockbuster still open. It's like in Alaska or something.
Yeah, I was watching Life Below Zero. I'm like, this shit is trash.
What is that, like Life in Alaska?
Yeah, and they
Fuck
live by
that.
themselves. The one dude is
I can't
cool.
do Life Below 32.
Nigga, where niggas, it was chilly the other day, and I'm like, yo, it's fucking April.
What the fuck?
I hate
Hurry
the-
up, global warming.
I hate the winter.
Facts,
Yo,
that's
if you're
facts.
smart, if you're like an OD smart person, you could like track global warming, right? Where it's gonna affect, because Florida's not gonna exist or whatever anymore. And certain shits that are below, like Louisiana, probably won't exist. So you could buy
Hopefully.
a bunch of property. What's gonna be and areas that are gonna be the new beachfront?
Oh,
And, like,
you could probably look at the altitude.
yeah, you could look at the altitude, and that would be like the new beachfronts.
Mhm.
And then like 10 generations down the line, the niggas will be
Yo, so that saying, I got some oceanfront property in Idaho might be might be true one day.
word. Mount Penn might be like the new.
Punta Cana.
That shit will be fire if you own like 10 acres
Word.
of trash ass Mount Penn right now. Yo, because I'm being into my cycling shit. Nigga, they have nice ass. I think we talked about this last episode. They have nice ass trails there in Berks, like a lot.
Oh, a lot. Yeah. Yeah, because we're on a mountain range.
Yeah. Sometimes I've been thinking that when I'm driving towards Reading, I'm like, yo, this shit could be mad beautiful. And then you go past Southside.
Past the Penn Street Bridge.
Yeah, you go past the fence. But when you're driving to it and you see the pagoda and you see all the mountains, there's potential there. Like a rooftop bar.
Yo, y'all want to talk about how high we were last episode?
Yeah.
We
Nigga,
were so high we had to cut the episode.
Yo, we just fucking stopped.
Nigga, we started watching Flat Earth videos.
Yeah.
Oh,
All three of us on the
couch. Like way too close to each other.
3 of us on the love seat.
And then they said some shit about gravity. And Omar was like, nah, this shit got me interested now.
Yo, was it Cat Williams that said his boy got so high?
Yeah. Can't
He's
even
like,
sit in this shit if you get in love, nigga.
So
What kind of shit is
that's a
that?
couch, but this a love seat. Can't even sit on the motherfucker if you ain't in love.
Nigga, what kind of shit is that?
Yo, Cat Williams fell off crazy. He was funny.
That was
Until he got the hands from a 13-year-old.
Yo,
nah,
that,
he was
that 13-year-old beat
Put
the
him
bricks out
in
of
a
him.
Cobra clutch.
That's mad embarrassing. Nah, but
That whole video was weird. They were playing soccer,
yeah.
in, like the projects.
The thing that's crazy about Cat Williams is like this nigga was witty
yeah.
and he comes across as mad stupid, but he was like, it was weird. It's like he's a
I don't even
savant.
know no motherfucking insurgents.
Yeah. And it was funny. I
He's
never knew
dropping
what
knowledge bombs.
I never knew what that word was until I heard it there.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I was like, "That's an actual word." That nigga wasn't joking.
And he was making sense.
I
That's
thought
why
he
they were
made-
calling them that.
I thought he made that word up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when I found out that that's an actual word, I heard it now. I'm like, "Yo, this nigga's mad smart." I didn't know that.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. 'Cause it's like it's like those rappers that they sound mad dumb, or like basketball players that they sound mad dumb, but on the track they be spitting some crazy knowledge. I'm like Derrick Rose. I'm pretty sure that nigga can't read, but he understands the triangle offense and fucking flex zone and
Well,
three twos.
just how some people's brains are wired.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like they're savants in that area, or even Kawhi Leonard was a like that. I guess they're just introverted,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we were high.
yeah,
I don't know how we got there.
I mean that shit didn't make me tired.
You said you had a second wave come.
Yeah. I was eating and tired and fell asleep on the couch. Woke up, started watching Ozark.
That's the worst side effects of weed.
Bro, I took it again last night. Well, and it hit me like an hour in, but then it hit me hard an hour and a half later, like an hour and a half from when I first took it. And then I fell asleep at some point, and nigga, I woke up because I felt it hit me even harder again. I was like, yo,
So high I can't sleep.
I'm so high, it woke me up.
I don't mean, for me personally, everybody's different. For me personally, I don't see the satisfaction people get from it.
Satisfaction?
Yeah, satisfaction. That's not a word.
I don't know, bro. I don't think so, but I don't
I think you're
say
thinking
it.
gratification.
Nah, because that's when you're grateful for something.
No, it's not. That's when you're pleased by something.
Satisfaction.
I don't know. I use that word a lot. Nobody ever corrected me.
Okay.
Let's see.
Satisfaction?
Yeah, that's not a word. It's like when people say converse.
No,
and
it
Bro,
looks
we
like-
need to make a mixtape.
it is a word.
Definition of satisfaction, right? And then underneath it says satisfaction is probably misspelled. Trying satisfaction instead of, and it gives
Oh,
you the
Google.
definition of satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's what. Okay.
I don't see the satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Bro, when you're on the mic and the
satisfaction
camera's
people
on
do.
you.
But you use it all the time. It's on Urban Dictionary.
I'm telling you, that's one of them hoe words niggas we use. It's like when people try to sound smart, they be like,
No,
we
because
never conversate or converse.
Yeah, conversate.
Yeah, they say conversate, and that's,
That's
not even a word.
Yeah.
no, because then even Urban Dictionary has the word satisfaction.
Why is it on Urban Dictionary? It's the pronunciation. Now I've heard that word a lot. Maybe I got it from
I've
rappers.
never
Most
heard
of my vocabulary
Guy
comes
from Derrick
rap.
Rose.
Yeah, that rose.
Kawhi Leonard and Shaq, Charles Barkley. A lot of them niggas sound dumb.
That's terrible.
Nah, but yeah, I don't see the gratification that you get from it, that you receive from THC.
Hi, bro. I'm high. That's my gratification.
But a lot of people, they love it. Like people that clearly love it.
Personally, for me, what I like about it is I consider myself like an overthinker. Like my mind is always racing, especially when I'm by myself.
I thought he was gonna say racist.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
what-
said in the chat. I was like, if you have anxiety, it makes sense.
THC kind of like puts my mind on speed. What's that shit in your car? Cruise control.
Yeah.
Speed control.
Autopilot. Speed control. That's what I was gonna say.
Nah, so when I, for me, it's not like I could literally just look at that Guardians of the Galaxy poster and just think about that. So like my mind's not racing at all. But like that's what I was saying. Like if I could see the benefits if somebody had, but for a nigga like me who's
Yeah.
nigga, I watch basketball and be in the zone like for mad long, or just I don't know. But or if you're high strung, have anger problems, sleeping problems. I got to do a what's the sativa? The upper.
I think I've tried both, like sativa and what's the other, indica. They both feel the same to me.
Yeah. So
I
couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you the difference, even if I tried.
Because on Leafly they review them and people be like, I cleaned my whole house.
Bro, that's meth. You did meth. You smoked meth.
They smoke K too. But hopefully they legalize that shit soon federally.
Or
I will own the store. They're gonna be like bodegas. They probably sell them shit at bodegas.
the shit I read the other day that scared me is that this COVID shit with all these federal money programs. Did you see that tweet? That is like it's going to create the biggest wealth gap in history because all this money that they're giving out, like they did the math. They said all this money, this big pot, like 99% of it is going to like white-owned businesses and shit. Like less than 1% of Latino and Black businesses are going to get any type of help.
For the small business help.
All
shit.
them, all these programs, CARES, small business, all that shit.
These niggas don't know how to file the paperwork for that. Like think about it. Your dad owned the bodega.
Hijo, léame esto. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Bro, that shit used to be the worst, being like 10 years old and reading shit from the state to your parents.
Yeah, I would hate that. Well, I think my sister would do it most, like call people from my mom.
Yeah, call
I would
people.
never do that shit because I was the youngest. But yeah, like if
Bro, if I was an immigrant, I'd be an immigrant forever. I'm never calling nobody.
Facts.
I'm American. I still don't call nobody.
I got to go back to my country. I think they got to go back every 5 years, right? And then
Some shit. I don't know.
somewhere shit like that. You still reading about satisfaction?
Still.
I got the satisfaction knowing that. Yo, I swear to God, I heard that shit.
What new slang do you hate? No, if your relationship was on the rocks, would you go to Temptation Island? I think we talked about that. I don't remember, but that's a good one. If your relationship was on the rocks, would you go to Temptation?
Yeah, because then I'd have a reason to break up with her. I see the video of her talking to another guy, telling her name. Like, oh, bitch, you dirty bitch.
That's all she did.
Meanwhile, I'm over here having a threesome on the beach.
Would you have a threesome with your wife?
Nah, not with my wife.
Why not?
And another bitch? Why not?
Nah, I'm not about to fuck up our relationship.
Why not?
You never know.
Never know what.
What if I come with the other chick?
Nah, yeah, word. Or like you give the other chick way more attention because you're used to fucking your wife every day.
That made me think of something. Back in the day, obviously in our bachelor days, would you give different girls different dick?
Bro,
Yes.
I don't have the same dick all the time.
Well, you know what I mean.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, because there were some girls I was just
Oh yeah, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't
I
care
mean,
if they come.
mediocre dick. Like, oh, I didn't feel like jerking off today.
Yeah, basically, you're using that sounds fucked up.
And with
man.
other ones, you're shaving your balls,
Yeah.
doing push-ups,
You want them to come, you need them out.
word, jerking off right
Oh
beforehand.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's weird. It sucks if you're on the girl receiving meat.
I wonder if different girls give different pussy.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
I'm sure they do.
that's a good question. Because girls don't talk about it like
Yeah.
We should have a girl as a co-host.
that. Nah. Nah, they probably they'll shave this
I'm
shit.
definitely doing the LLC then.
Facts. Satisfaction.
Who should we have on as a host? Not a host, a guest.
I don't know. There's no funny women.
I didn't say it had to be a woman.
Oh, as a guest.
Nah, we got. I don't know what. I want like another funny person, a business person, somebody's different. Maybe somebody who's like more
different fields.
animated. Because I'll be watching like.
Someone who can host.
Kick me out. Use them instead.
And we got you using like the
Sit here.
Fisher Price mic.
Sit here. Mo don't even have a mic.
It's muted. You're like, well, I don't hear myself.
You edit me out.
Nah, that'd be mad fucked up. I would never do that. Loyalty over royalty, bro. Never dishonor loyalty. What's that shit? So, anyways,
Loyalty is royalty.
like I was watching, was it Flagrant Foul with Adam Schultz and the Indian nigga.
Mhm.
And these niggas be like you know how we have laughing fits, but these niggas stand up, start twirling, and like, yo, they're mad animated. It's like, yo, it wouldn't even be the funniest shit in the world, but it's like,
Yeah.
just them
Jumps
laughing.
out of his couch.
yeah. He starts pounding shit,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, is he performing or is that how he is?
It's
So
probably both.
We gotta sell it.
Yeah, you gotta sell it. It was like when
Yo,
comedians.
every time we laugh, we should just start fucking wilding out. We go overnight sensations, bro.
But it's funny because it's like, it is performance. Because you know Kevin Hart, he says the same joke every fucking place he goes, and he
Yeah.
still laughs. I'm like, nigga, you know what you're gonna say. There's no way you're
Yeah,
laughing
yeah,
that
yeah,
much
yeah,
already at it.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like part of the.
I saw him live. I saw him live in Philly on his last tour,
Yeah, me too.
and he had some joke when he couldn't get it out. He just kept on laughing like that shit he does.
Yeah.
Wait, let me.
He's like,
And I was like,
kid you
bro,
not."
you're on tour. I know you told this shit last night.
He said this shit 75 times.
Yeah.
Or he'll say it back to, he'll have two shows in a night if it sells out.
Yeah.
And I remember when it came to me, I'm like, bro, you know that joke. Like, if I'm saying the same joke. But there are stories that I'll say that I'll keep laughing at him.
They're
But
always funny. Yeah.
Yeah, like the drooling story.
Just the fact that a nigga drools is hilarious.
Like that story I'll say. But I don't know if I'll repeat it 72 times in 72 cities. I'll still be like genuinely laughing. But it's part of the game. It's part of the performance.
Yeah, that's why Kevin Hart he doesn't let you bring no cell phones.
Yeah. No, well, none of them do.
Yeah, none of them. Yeah.
But I know there was like it was like mad fucked up because there was like a comedy club in LA that was recording the acts and putting it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And you know when they do it, they're not finished. They're like still working on
Tuning
stuff.
it, yeah.
Fine tuning it, but that's mad fucked up. Watch out for me. I'm gonna start killing Heister's Lane.
Easter thing.
It's Heister's.
That's why I'm dying to watch
Easter.
Dave Chappelle live, because he says all his stand-ups are pretty much improv, and they'll last for hours, and he just goes off the top.
Yeah, I saw a dude that was going off the top, and he was improv at Kutztown, and the shit was mad funny because he started talking shit on Kutztown, and supposedly when Daniel Tosh, whatever happened to him,
I don't know. I don't know if he still has a show.
yeah, when he came to Reading, he was like shitting on Reading crazy.
I would have watched that. I would have been dying.
Yeah, I didn't even
Talk about the Puerto Ricans.
Yo, apparently he was talking mad shit on Reading, and and I don't know if I told the story. So Louis C.K. came to Reading, and he told this joke about having to go to a wedding, how he's going to weddings. But when he told the joke here, because I saw him at Santander in downtown Reading, PA, or whatever, he said a joke, but he said the place was like Waco or some shit like that, or some trash ass city in like the Midwest.
Yeah.
But then when his special came out on Netflix for the same stand up, he used Reading, PA as a city.
Oh, word?
He was like, I hate going to weddings and you got to go stay at a Western Union at fucking Reading, PA. And I was like, yo, he came here, saw how trash it was, and changed his bit.
I found something worse.
I found something worse in the Midwest city.
Well, bro, we were the poorest city in the U.S. for like...
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's not what you said when we saw you. You changed that shit, bro. I was like, that's crazy because I think he was that. There's a trash. Was that hotel on
Yeah. I don't know what it's called.
Damn.
On what?
On Fifth Street.
No, not that one.
Not that one? Oh.
The one near the Ollie's on Lancaster Ave.
I
Where
don't know,
that Aldi's is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, yeah, that one. I forget the name of it, but that shit's mad trash. It's probably the cheapest room for a hotel around here. Don't ask me how I know.
Compared to other ones in a
Good looking out.
in a 25-mile radius.
You're welcome, guys.
You're welcome.
Nah, I forget what that shit's called, but it's like the one next to Legends, some shit like that.
Yeah, I know.
So I was like, he probably stayed there because I think that's the one he said verbatim. And I was like, damn, Louis C.K.
Oh, the one next to on Fifth Street. Okay. All
Similar
right. Now I
style.
know which one you're talking about.
One of the many shitty motels in
I
Reading.
just didn't know the name.
Nah, the one I'm talking about is not that one, but it's irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
But-
Daniel Tosh.
Yeah. So supposedly the first thing he said when he got on stage was like, I'm finally living my dream of performing in Reading, Pennsylvania. Who would have thought? Yeah, I wonder how much they make.
For one performance.
Like in
I think it
those little cities, because nigga, didn't Romeo or some shit or Bad Bunny perform there?
Bad Bunny. I don't know about J Balvin performed there.
I
And
wonder how much. Yeah, I wonder how much they make. Like if we wanted to have one of those, like a big artist come out, how much would we have to pay that motherfucker?
DBD coming soon.
Presents Romeo Santo.
Who else they had that was pretty big?
DVD Entertainment.
Mark Anthony.
Yeah, Mark Anthony
Oh.
came.
That was here.
Seinfeld has come here.
Yeah.
A
Dave
lot of
Chappelle,
them
yeah.
rock bands. Can't name you one of them.
Oh, nigga, the gay dude, Elton John was here.
Yeah, Elton John.
The
yeah.
gay dude.
He's a legend.
Sir
Nigga, he
Elton
did
John.
Lion King.
That's the only thing we know
Yeah.
him for.
Nigga, I can't tell you one Elton John song besides a Wimbo Way, a Wimbo Way.
Rocket Man.
I couldn't tell you one song.
That's the name
I
of the
told you
movie.
one.
That's the name of the movie. You watched the movie?
Rocket Man. No, I didn't watch the movie.
How that shit goes? Rocket Man.
I'm not saying it.
Is it like gay?
That's the shit Stewie
No, I'm
does,
just
right?
not-
On Family Guy.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's like Rocket Man
Stewie type
shooting
gay.
into the sky. Some
Nah.
weird shit.
Stewie type gay though, right?
Yeah.
He's a cross dresser. But shout out to the Debbie Dads. We're gonna bring. If you could bring one artist to Reading, who would it be? Yeah, that shit's gay.
Let me see if I.
Nah, he was nice on the piano.
You don't know that song?
I've never heard that shit in my life. Nigga.
What?
Nigga, you would have put the bullets in my head and told me who sing that. I would have been like Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers.
Oh, that sounds a little
Well,
familiar.
that's Queen.
Yeah.
I watched that movie.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Queen is dope too.
Queen is dope.
That movie was good.
I didn't watch it, but the main
Okay.
actor is my dude.
Yeah, that movie was good. You seen it?
Nah.
Yeah.
Rocket Man.
Yeah, that's my recommendation. Watch that movie. I think I already did that. Said that.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
I had a recommendation. What was it?
Social distancing. That's my recommendation. Quarantine.
My recommendation is this guy named Lil Dicky. He has a show.
On Hulu.
I was
Today's
just talking
his-
about that yesterday.
Today's the season finale. I'm hyped. But there was something I was watching that I was like, yo, this would be a good recommendation. It was me winning at Warzone.
I can't lie. I was salty when I found out we were tied. I was like, fuck, he caught up to me because you caught him mad fast.
Yeah, I got a lot of dubs. It's because I played my role. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I even said it once. I think we were playing. I was like, "Yo," you're like, "Don't engage," and I was like, "Well, we'll be." And I was like, "I'm not gonna lie. I feel like shooting at this nigga mad badly right now because it's hard not to engage because you feel pussy."
I ain't
Like,
pussy.
I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna take over this house." Now. But if you play reckless like that, you're gonna die easy. Because there's fiends, nigga. There's like fiends, and we're like at the bottom of the fiend scope.
I'm getting there. I bought a battle pass.
Sway bought one too.
Yeah.
I never bought anything for a game, but we were just talking about that. I might buy it just to have the dog.
I bought my battle pass because I wanted like the cool skins and shit. And the next day, my son was playing Fortnite. He's like, "Daddy, I want a skin." I was like, "Nope, you don't need that useless shit."
They'd be like, "How you got that dog?" That
Yeah,
I see why niggas want skins and shit, or like different patterns for
Yeah.
their guns. It sounds corny and
Shit,
childish.
we
but
wanted little cards with fake animals on them. Would pay extra for the shiny ones.
facts, and this is like shit you could see walking and moving
Yeah.
and playing with. But I don't know what my recommendation was. Fuck, I'm tight.
Warzone. My recommendation explained coronavirus on Netflix.
Yeah,
The explained series is pretty dope.
Yeah, they usually are.
I'm just gonna start recommending shit that's mad obvious. The Last Dance. I recommend The Blueprint by Jay-Z.
Some obscure, some obscure album.
Nah,
you
yeah,
probably
the-
never heard of. Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon. That's a great album by Pink Floyd. But yeah, I don't have a recommendation. My bad, bro.
We weren't really at the
Yeah.
part when we just said that one thing. You guys went with it.
I mean, you heard the story of the two black guys that were jogging in the neighborhood,
And they got shot.
and the dudes thought they were robbing, and he got shot.
It
and
was
he got
one-
no presses.
There's one guy.
One guy.
One
Yeah.
guy and the two.
Oh,
It
two
was
guys,
that
were
were
chasing.
chasing.
Yeah, a father and a son. It's like 60-year-old father and like 30-year-old son.
They
He told his son,
He
"Go
would-
get the guns."
Yeah,
the black man was just jogging.
yeah, like for
He
exercise.
was-
Through a quote unquote affluent neighborhood.
Yeah. And then they were like, "Oh, he must have just robbed somebody," and they shot him and killed him. Well, I think they confronted him.
And there was a struggle.
There was a struggle, and then he died.
And the judge ruled it was self-defense.
That shit's so he's sad, bro.
And
I
I think
reading
it was,
shit like that.
I think it was like
that's not like the George Zimmerman thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's Trayvon
exactly.
Martin, exactly the same scenario.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just crazy.
Living in America, since I can't type it out.
Yeah, it's just sad. I didn't read the story because I hate
All right, on next week's episode, dicks.
dicks. Why we hate religion?
What's gay? And more social injustices.
There was another one that they said, if a man is ordering crab legs, that he's gay.
I see the correlation.
Don't you gotta suck them out?
Yeah, bro.
Dip it in the butter. You gotta suck it out.
I see the correlation and the gratification and the satisfaction.
Explain that one for me.
Come on, bro.
The one I highlighted.
Omar's reading.
Oh, I didn't use proper grammar. Somebody on Facebook was like, I think it was a chick. No, some guy was like, yo, I couldn't imagine doing my work on a tablet. That's just kind of fruity. Give me a laptop.
What?
Yeah. So I was like, is it gay to do your work on a tablet?
It is type gay, nigga.
Laptop's way manlier.
Imagine your girl interacting with other niggas on Twitter for fun.
Couldn't be me. Take that down, Wody.
Explain interacting with like
Retweeting, talking about,
Acting single.
you know, because you know how Twitter
Following.
is. Twitter's a lot of following, signing up,
adding another guy,
following. Yeah.
retweeting.
No, because you know how Twitter's like a lot of nuances and just fucking around. You're just basically trying to say the funniest or most controversial shit you could think of to get retweets, get followers.
right.
And I don't know. I couldn't imagine my girl out there talking about sitting on faces. and
Oh
shit.
yeah, I saw someone like Facebook after hours. I love getting cum on my face.
Yeah.
And then like
Like-
10,000 people liked it. And what if
Yeah.
your girl was one of them? Yo, what if you go
Say
through
no
your,
more.
what if you go through your girl's likes and she got like 1,000 likes from just like she liked one nigga's post, like
1,000 of the same
1,000
guy.
of the same nigga, yeah. Like she liked all of Franco's posts.
I can't believe you were cheating on me.
Signed
How
the
could you
divorce
do
papers.
this?
Yo, you go to that nigga's page and you saw she liked every single one.
This corny ass shit was good.
Yo,
WUZ.
Twitter be snitching, bro. With
Yo,
the likes.
word.
It'll be like, Mo like this. I'm like, okay.
Yo, it be even telling you shit that other people did that you don't even follow.
Follow. Yeah, because somebody you follow follows them.
The fuck do I care? There's
Yeah.
a reason why I don't follow them. That's why I gotta mute some people because
Yeah,
I'll unfollow people, but if I don't want to see them on my page, I'll mute them because I don't dislike them so much that I want them blocked. But I just don't want you popping up on my shit. It's
way
like,
too much. Yeah.
like-
Well, it's
Three.
because every new feature that any social platform introduces just to get you to stay on that platform longer and see other users. And like Facebook tells me when you comment on somebody else's
yeah,
post, I'm like,
that
what the
shit's mad
fuck?
annoying.
Yeah.
I don't
hate
care.
that shit.
It'll be like notification to open. I'm like, oh, I wonder what I got.
Yeah.
Like Frankel commented
you
on
got nothing.
on John's post. Like, what
John
the
got
fuck?
something, so you got to know.
Yo, that shit's mad annoying because I will go back and forth with these niggas about Bernie Sanders, like on some troll shit. So now every time these niggas comment on each other's shit, I get a notification because they know that I used to comment
Yeah.
and go back and forth with them.
Well, that's because Facebook wants you to hop in and
Yeah,
spend
and
more
comment.
time on there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
on
yo,
their
these
app.
are literally niggas I don't even
At
care
what
about.
point did I sign up for for notifications for when other people update
I'm
their
over here
status?
scrolling through a post wondering where I've commented. It'll be like something I never commented on.
I've never seen this shit.
Yeah,
Or it's like Santana just posted something. He posts something 7 times a day. No, 7 times in an hour. I'm not trying to see every single post he posts.
yeah, that shit was mad annoying. Especially like if I wouldn't care if it's like with niggas I'm cool with. Was literally niggas like showing pictures of his new daughter or some shit. I'm like,
Give a fuck about your daughter.
I don't
Give a fuck about
bro.
that baby.
I'm just trying to troll and see funny memes that were on
Word.
Twitter 3 years ago.
Word.
Because Facebook be 3 years late,
And
bro.
see half naked women, fully naked women.
That's why Twitter's dope.
Nah, but Facebook is wild
You see some wild shit on Twitter.
because it's like niggas that are like out of date with shit on Facebook. So they'll just expose their like ex-girlfriend and be like mad juicy. Because it's like sensitive niggas, sensitive thugs. Y'all need hugs. Yo, so if we brought a concert to, well, who would the lineup be?
Dead or
that's a good
alive?
Question.
Biggie.
Dead or alive? He said dead or he's asking. So obviously
Oh.
dead. And alive?
Dead or alive? It's gonna be all dead people, I think.
Yeah. Big Pun, Biggie, Pac,
Big L.
Big L.
Michael Jackson.
Juice WRLD, Michael Jackson, Kobe for some reason.
Yeah, Kobe reading his book live.
Let's do the Nike commercial in the background with the basketball.
His Nike commercial with Kanye is one. I love
You
that.
have to be the
Yeah,
same
he's
beast
like-
and a different animal.
Kobe, what the fuck are you talking about?
Kanye did a good job acting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was good.
That was good, yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, Kobe Bryant?
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
That's funny because he's the king of saying shit that no one understands.
I guess alive.
Live like today. Bad Bunny.
Elton John, my nigga. Yeah, Bad Bunny, yeah.
Yeah, I
Was
should
he
have gone.
here?
I should. Yeah, he.
I don't know.
He came
I don't
twice
know. He
already.
came.
Okay,
twice. I should have seen him because now that nigga's stock went up.
Yeah.
I will bring.
Like when Cardi came.
Yeah, but she
Stock
performed
went
that Vice.
Right, yeah, she-
Yeah, but you should have went then because now her
Oh,
stock
yeah,
went
yeah.
up.
I don't know. I would bring like realistic. I guess I can't because I want.
I would bring
Jay-Z.
favorites. I would bring my favorites.
Yeah.
Most of my favorites aren't even relevant.
Yeah, if I say like Jay-Z, that shit.
All right.
Not gonna
Obviously,
make sense.
Drake.
All right. The question should really be what would bring in the most money. What are more people interested in watching? Coming.
Drake.
Daddy Yankee.
Daddy
Ready?
Yankee.
Nah, Drake obviously.
Yo, Daddy Yankee versus Bad Bunny. Who's winning? Hit for hit.
Bad Bunny. Yo, Bad Bunny's my goat. and Latin rap or Latino rap, whatever. Latinx rap.
I just. Oh, burp. Excuse me. I just started listening to Bad Bunny. I'm fucking with him. I was
He's
listening
nice.
to
Yeah, you
yeah.
pulled up listening to Bad Bunny. I was like,
He's fire, bro. Because he's like more Americanized, I think. So he be saying like some shit that if you translate in English is still fire.
That's true.
he got bars too.
Yeah.
Even though they're in Spanish.
Yeah,
I never thought I would listen to somebody in Spanish like, yo, that's just hot.
Yeah. I listened to
You know-
this one thing. I was like, yo, this nigga, if this is how all his shit is, then
Yeah.
this thing's nice.
Tego Calderon used to be kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like he would say shit, I'd be like, yo, this nigga got bars. But his height was short lived. I think he came in the game old already. Like he was in his 30s.
And that's when reggaeton was still underground. Now it's just mainstream. Shit,
you-
look at the halftime show.
Word.
Did you know that Gandhi refused to let his dying wife take medicine, but he took medicine to save himself?
Deadass.
It's easier to cure bureaucracy.
Yo, God, he's a ghost. Son.
It's easier to cure hypocrisy, depression and hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy kills a lot of people.
Hypocrisy
Apparently,
does kill a lot of people.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yo, all right.
You saw Pence at the hospital. Everybody with a mask on. He's just walking around like nothing.
Didn't you niggas say that this dude was like giving bitches STDs?
Who? This?
Gandhi?
I didn't say that.
Or like he was trash or something like that?
Yeah, he was racist.
Oh, he was racist. That's what it was.
STDs.
Alongside Jesus Christ, Martin Luther King. Nobody ranks that nigga with Martin Luther King.
Some people do.
That is true. Fake yoga instructors.
A lot of people do. Yeah, they put him on a pedestal.
But what doesn't say what was his reasoning behind it.
Well, it's your book. All right, let's keep going. Give it to me. What else we got talking about? Keep talking about who we bring.
Keep talking about Bad Bunny.
No, but who we would bring is a good. I mean, because that's something I thought about. And there's
And it'll be good
there's a
for-
group in ring that be
Yeah.
doing shit like that.
There's a girl that my boy, shout out to Chris, he knows her. He said that she's the reason they brought Mark Anthony because she had that connection.
Nice.
Because I think she works for his tour.
Yeah, I would love to get running some big names, but we over
It
here.
has to be somebody who can't be
We
Drake.
over here bringing Fat Joe and Ashanti.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna watch that.
The Bad Boy reunion tour, whatever it was. Vinny Siegel,
Minus Lil Kim. She's the biggest name.
literally
State property.
alive. It has to be somebody who's not that big though, like realistic. That's why you can't be like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't know who's in that range
Janae
right
Aiko.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be dope to bring. And you know it won't be like, no offense to ratchet bitches. It'll be like the
now.
flower
The hippie
type
bitches. Hell yeah, I'm in
horny.
that shit.
No,
The
but
flower horny bitches.
The pussy
I feel like
fairies.
that'll bring everybody.
Not the ratchet ones.
That'll bring women, and then with women come men. So
Word,
yeah,
that's facts.
it'll bring
And with
everybody.
men, there's the money.
Yeah.
They get paid.
She be
30
dope.
70 cents more.
30% more on purpose.
Yeah.
she had that shit with like people spending bread.
I read something on Twitter that was like the people who sell tickets, those companies that sell tickets are like just huge scams. Like the people, what they'll do is they'll refuse to sell a whole bunch of them, and then so that they don't have to give the artist a certain amount. I don't know, some shit like that, and then they'll just sell it like last minute. And like the people who be in the front of the arena trying to sell you these tickets for cheap are actually them.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
because I don't know. I think the goal is to try to make it seem like it's sold out so that people would pay more to get in.
That's what they're always claiming sold out. Concerts are never actually sold out.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
You go to a Soul Dead concert, you see Matt's seats open.
I don't know what it was. I think it was a podcast or something, but they were like, it was an artist, might have been on Joe Rogan, that was talking about how it's all a scam, and what they did or what you should do is every single time you go to one of these events, you
Get
make
their email
connections and
address,
get
yeah.
email address. Who was that?
Andrew Schultz.
Was that Andrew Schultz that said that
Because you know how
on the podcast? Because I remember
he said on the podcast with Joe Rogan. Because
oh,
he
yeah,
was
my-
tight because you know how none of these niggas wanted to give him like a special deal. Like, so he was shitting on Netflix. He was shitting on Ticketmaster because they rape the artist and they rape the consumer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he's like, it's bullshit.
Yeah, monopoly.
Yeah,
They got
It's
the
like,
whole-
we could just do it direct. We get email addresses at the shows. I think I'm pretty sure it was him because he was going in on all
well,
that.
that was exactly what I heard. So if
Bro, I went to
Yeah.
me and my boys, and we all went with our wives. We went to go see a fight in
Sounds terrible.
Brooklyn at Barclays.
Mhm.
You know how Jay-Z owns Barclays, and Jay-Z has a deal with who's the ticket people?
Live Nation.
Some ticket that wasn't Ticketmaster.
right,
We bought our tickets through a third-party website. Basically, if you go to Barclays, you have to buy it directly through them to be able to scan your phone. Any other place you buy your tickets from, if you have you need the paper, even though that website, they'll give you
A barcode.
the barcode. So we're hype. We're about to go in. I pull out my phone, and she's like, "Oh, did you get it through whatever? Let's say Live Nation,
StubHub.
StubHub." Yeah, that's who it was. And I was like, "Nah, I got it through Ticketmaster or whatever." And they're like, "Nah, you got to print it out." None of us had them printed out. Yeah, bro. We had to like we ran into like some random restaurant in Brooklyn and asked to use their printer. Yeah, and it was a Spanish restaurant. They were cool. They were like, "Yeah, just email it to us." But we missed like half the fight.
What fight was it? Was it that?
Danny
Wilder and
Garcia.
Yeah.
I forget. Danny Garcia and somebody else. I think Thurman.
who won?
Thurman. That was
Thurman.
Thurman.
No.
won.
I don't remember. I don't
Did
remember.
he fight Errol Spence?
I don't remember. Anyways, it was a big.
Is it Errol
It's
or Earl?
one of those PBC fights. Errol.
I always say Errol.
Errol. ERROL.
Yeah, but I know an ERROL, and his name is Earl
Where's he from?
Trinidad.
Michigan. Nah, it's Errol Spence, I think.
Anywho, but yeah,
I don't know.
all these places they set it up to rape the consumer.
Right.
Shit's mad trash.
If you go to Barclays, they don't sell Henny. They sell Douce.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart though.
That's smart.
But Bill Gates can't fund the vaccine.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna I would do the same shit. Like, I have all my bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because he only owned like,
Other than that, it's
Slither.
like 1%.
and I don't think he sold that shit.
Yeah.
It's like the Russian dude owns it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Nets. They got my boy KD.
Mm-hmm.
You think
And
of Kevin
Kyrie.
Durant?
Carl Sagan was an avid pot smoker. Did you know that?
I don't even know who Carl Sagan is.
Makes sense.
Who's Carl Sagan?
Host of Cosmos, the original host.
The original host. He was actually the mentor to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
One of them space dudes. The white space guy, not the black one.
Su- Super smart.
I've probably seen his face.
Yeah, he's dead now, but yeah.
Shout out to pot smokers.
Shout out to pot smokers.
He's probably one of those
Ale-
overthinkers.
LSD has been used successfully in psychiatric therapy. I want to take LSD, bro, for the podcast.
We're doing
We'll
the acid episode.
let's do it. We already did the edible episode. Would you take it?
Nah,
What would you take? Because I know you're gay about that.
shrooms.
That's it.
All right, we could do that. Just
I only take shit that comes from the earth, nigga. No man-made shit.
no drug for my masters.
Yeah, you're doing that because your master told you to. That's why you're wearing sneakers and socks. Our feet's good enough. There are niggas that
Not in this basement.
Word.
Freezing out here.
Bringing my North Face next time.
you still wear North Face, nigga. Canada Goose. You only wear North Face because you're Yo, that's what I want to recommend.
There you go.
You
He
reminded
got
me.
it. He got it.
The movie Free Solo.
That sounds
Free solo. What's that?
What is it?
About the mountain climber. So it's Free Solo. I thought that was his name the whole time. Like that, I thought his last name was Solo. But free soloing is when you when you rock climb rather.
Mm-hmm.
When you rock climb without any protective gear.
Yeah, fuck that.
So the dude, he's like the Michael Jordan of this shit, and he's doing a mountain nobody's ever done before. I don't want to ruin and tell you that he dies, but nah, I'm joking. You gotta watch it though. It's a documentary. He has a girlfriend or whatever, and like he shows you what he eats and talks about. It's like a documentary, and then he tries to scale the mountain called El Capitan in Yosemite,
Yeah.
Oh,
or as I formerly used to say, Yosemite.
Did you really? Nah, I wouldn't put it past you, bro. I wouldn't put it past you.
That's how it's spelled though.
Yeah, so
Nah, but I know it's Yosemite because of Yosemite Sam, my nigga.
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's this mountain called El Capitan in Yosemite, and nobody's ever free soloed it. And
I
he's
thought these were
attempting-
just Apple.
So free solo is like
Programs.
when you mountain climb with no gear.
yeah, no rope. So you, nigga, if you fall, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
And
White
Matt-
people are stupid. Is he white?
Yeah, clear, obviously.
Obviously, clearly.
So
White people put their life in danger for fun. Meanwhile,
But,
we're
but they're
out
scared.
here
But they're scared of a black person walking by that car.
locking my windows, my doors.
yeah, God forbid, there's a black
They
guy
won't
jogging,
drive into that city.
the guy jogging in your neighborhood.
He sees a black guy at the top of the mountain. He just jumps off.
Woo! Say close call.
Dodge that bullet.
That's that one.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to give anything away. But that movie's fire. And nigga, you're watching it.
Is
with
it newish? Like
Yeah, it came
in
out.
recent times?
Yeah,
It's a movie.
it's a documentary.
Okay.
So when you're watching it, the whole time your butthole's mad tight. Like
I was gonna.
you feel mad scared for this nigga,
That's how I was.
bro. The shit he climbs is retarded. He literally climbs like this wall.
A flat wall, yeah.
Nigga, he'll be like this little. He's like, the trick is you see this little crevice right here, nigga. That shit looks straight. Like
With your fingernails, bro.
nigga, he has to do a ninja. Yo, it's crazy. You gotta watch it.
That's crazy.
And I didn't realize because they talked about he has friends that passed away from it, and I'm like, yo, I didn't realize that many niggas died from this shit.
More than coronavirus, bro.
Oh, like 30.
But nobody's trying to cure free soloing.
Yeah. They're not trying to put steps on every mountain. Nah, the documentary is dope because you see his life and you could kind of like see why he is the way he is. Like he's very analytical, so it's weird seeing him with his girlfriend because like a robot with his girlfriend.
Did you know the CIA commits over 100,000 serious crimes each year?
I was gonna say day. That sounds low.
100,000 a year.
Serious
Bro, I was
crimes?
watching the
Like serious crimes.
Yeah,
We're
they
talking
probably
about-
sell drugs and shit like that.
There's
Firearms.
and they engage in highly illegal activities, not just illegal, highly.
Oh, yeah.
100,000.
Bro, it's
Because
the
they
government. It's the
also
government.
They killed Trujillo,
but
nigga.
they also do illegal, but the amount of highly illegal ones are
100,000.
100,000.
They out here fucking
doing millions of misdemeanors.
I'm trying to join the CIA.
No, because they were fucking with Pablo too, right?
We're fucking
Yeah,
everybody.
everybody. There's a documentary on HBO. I forget what it's called about the. Remember the Adidas scandal with the college players that they were paying coaches and programs to use Adidas gear,
Yeah.
and at the middle of it was like one black guy, and it was a whole FBI sting to bring this whole ring down or whatever of paying college players, and he says he's like, "Yo, the FBI infiltrated like our ring or whatever." But when our day in court came, they wouldn't allow us to question. I didn't even know who it was, what agent it was. It was just us in the courtroom by ourselves. And they wouldn't allow us to, because you have a constitutional right to question your accuser.
Right.
He says they wouldn't allow the FBI there, the agent, the head agent.
Because they're undercover, so they don't want to give away their,
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know.
That's a crazy loophole.
That reminds me of a podcast I listened to that they were talking about Area 51. Because apparently there's a portion of Area 51 where you can go in and work. You can have a fucking cafeteria there. Like you'll work.
Yeah, because Area 51 is a real place.
Yeah, and they fly you over there and shit. And they did something where they tried to say that Area 51 didn't exist or a certain part doesn't exist anymore or something like that. So all the people that worked in that area that didn't exist were out of a job, and then they tried to sue, but it was like they weren't allowed to sue.
Who are you
Who can you
suing?
sue?
Yeah.
Yeah, who can you sue? It was some wild shit like that. But yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I think
Shit
that
like
is
that is
true,
crazy.
though.
Bro, American government is the biggest gang in the world.
Because they had Area 51. That's where they did a lot of shit, and then they moved it over to like Area 53 or some shit.
Area
like that.
51 is the whole Area 51 is a whole region of land, and in that land is where the facility is at.
Yeah, Nevada.
something
Yeah, I
like
think they stopped working in that facility and moved to another one or some shit.
No, I think it's still there.
Let's rate it. When are they gonna rate it?
There's Area 51
think
guy
that was, I think
on
that
Yelp.
was, I think that was in the past, and now they acknowledge that there's something there. Because I mean, you can't. You know what I mean? Everyone knows.
Yeah. We got drones enough.
No, actually, yeah, I think they control the airspace too, so I don't know if you're able to. Plus, it's highly illegal. Either way, we're at hour 50, so I don't know if we're gonna keep talking about.
Area 51.
My suggestion is my recommendation: go to Area 51.
Yo, what happened? What happened with that? Wasn't everybody gonna go?
They thought about it.
Word.
They were gonna rush it after that guy said that he worked on a spacecraft.
Prescription drugs kill over 100,000 people annually, but we're not doing anything about that.
Yeah. Stay woke, big pharma.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow the money.
This is an interesting ass book.
Just
100 things you're not supposed to know.
Just follow the money, bro. I'll tell you all the answers you need to know.
The EPA lied about the New York air quality after 9/11. Native Americans were kept as slaves. Yo, Pook was right, bro. Pook was right.
Yeah,
was right.
You heard that story though?
What?
How Native Americans were slaves first,
No. Yes and no.
and then
I'm gonna say no.
a Spanish priest was the one like, nah, they're treating these people too badly. Let's bring black people instead.
Nah, word.
Yeah, and then that's why they started bringing black people from Africa.
Yeah, because when they came here, they enslaved the natives
The
first.
natives.
I
And
knew
then
that
a
much, but-
priest was like, "This is OD. Let's just do this, but to black people, it'll be better for whatever reason." So that's when they started bringing
Native
them.
Americans are 3/4 of a person instead of 2/3. They're just a little bit more.
So Native Americans were black though.
Apparently.
I've seen pictures. Yo, you know what I still don't get to this day? How pictures work. Like, yo,
Bro, you know what? I don't think
Is this magic?
Yo, you don't know what? I don't understand how it works. Telephones,
Rotary.
like, how do you hear my voice? Exactly how I sound
through wires.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
through the air.
Science.
Bro, I would think these shit. Like, yo, I'm not telling nobody this. I'm gonna look like an idiot.
No, that's how I feel with photographs. I'm like, yo, how is this shit capturing some shit on film, bro? Like, it's a flash.
He's in every movie amazed.
Yeah, like, this shit makes no. I don't get the science behind it.
Have you looked into it?
No,
All right.
I just seen the.
I'm
big ass-
interested, but I'm not that interested.
Yeah, nah. The
I want the magic to stay alive.
the cell phone
Facts.
shit is crazy though. Like, I'm talking this second, it hits a satellite and it hits you. How does my voice? How? So, like,
Actually, it hits like a tower, then the
Yeah.
satellite, then the tower, then you.
within milliseconds, bro.
Yeah, that's how fast it goes.
I don't understand how records work. Like, how's this needle? How can I hear Biggie right now?
Yo, that shit's crazy though. For even CDs,
Yeah.
Like, how does this laser reading zeros and ones and spitting out music through a speaker, through a wire, bro?
And it's moving me.
Yo, that
Why am I crying?
Nah, that shit makes no sense, bro. It's a laser reading zero and ones, and it's reading that, and turning it into sound.
That's why he doesn't need to be
Yo,
high.
I don't understand how TVs work. How can I flip the channel? It's something completely different.
Nah, that's just crazy though.
Where is the clitoris?
Mommy.
How do they know which one opens up to accept them?
Nah, that shit is kind of like.
Damn, I thought I was the only one that thought this stupid shit.
I always thought the music shit. Like,
I think it's electrical shit, it's electronic shit. I don't really. Like, I can
I'm sure
understand
you
how
can read
paint
it, yeah.
works or whatever.
Paint?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of
Microsoft
something
Paint?
simple. Just thinking of something simple. You take a dye and it adheres
Yeah.
to the surface. But electronic shit is wild.
yeah, like the shit's going through wires and like talking, basically. This shit is the internet. A lot of people don't even know how that works. I have a better understanding of that than cell phones.
Tubes. It's tubes. Didn't one of the politicians say it? Some
Oh.
a series of tubes or some shit.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird shit like that.
You ever been on the dark web?
Define dark web.
Fine
I
teenager.
seen.
I've jerked off in the dark. Is that what you're asking?
I seen Spider-Man again. The Miles Morales. Nah, I've seen Two Girls One Cup. Is that dark web?
Word.
Rotten.com.
No, I'm kind of interested in downloading that browser
On your
and
Tor?
getting a VPN and
the Tor one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading about the dark web the other day.
I tried to download it, and my computer was too slow for that shit.
Oh, word.
Because I was trying to,
Frank, I was trying to commit a felony. Yo.
I was trying to buy cryptocurrencies that you can't buy in America, because America ain't free.
Biggest gang.
So like certain coins they could only release them in the UK or different parts of the world, and those are the ones that you could make money off of because they were brand new and they were gonna obviously like increase tenfolds. So I was like, yo, so I saw
Tenfolds.
So I saw a YouTube video how to do it. And you had to download this Tor and make your IP address like if you're in the UK. And,
Yeah.
and I gave up after downloading it.
The VPN does it itself. It just puts you anywhere else.
Yeah.
Every single time it connects, it just
Yeah,
pretends. like,
redirects.
Yeah, I
your IP
downloaded.
somewhere else.
Damn, the one I downloaded was something bear. It was like Crowndy Bear.
There's a lot of VPN services.
Yeah. Yeah.
The good ones you have to pay
Proton
for.
VPN.
I downloaded a VPN because Twitter wouldn't let me have an account.
No, if you pay for it, it's probably better for you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More protection.
Premium.
I want to. The one I paid for, I didn't want to pay for it, so that's why it was difficult to use.
I downloaded a VPN once because I got an email from Comcast. They said we've noticed your web activity and you're downloading a lot of
Porn.
music and like TV shows. Because I was downloading like TV shows for my girl because we like cut the cable once, so I downloaded like The Walking Dead for her or some other shit. And I got an email from Comcast. Like, these motherfuckers are looking at my web traffic, bro.
Yeah.
And it said if you, and the letter says if you continue, we'll suspend your service and press charges. Yeah, I was like, oh, time to download a VPN.
So you didn't say I'm gonna stop.
Fuck
said,
no,
no,
I think
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
stop
find a way around
downloading.
this.
Bro, I'm a
That's
pirate.
crazy. I didn't know Comcast was like that.
Yeah,
I think
bro,
I
they
was
got
on,
the monopoly on.
I was on
They do.
this is years ago. I was on some illegal website where you could download a movie. I did that, and then I got an email from, it might have been Comcast too. I don't know, something like that. And it said basically the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never downloaded movies.
you know,
back in the day before
you know,
you
he's
know what
ultra loyal.
I used to use Showbox.
The website, yeah.
Yeah, that was fire, but I think it's
Did you download
streaming
illegal
now.
music?
Allegedly.
Define download.
Nah, yeah, everybody did. And I remember when niggas got arrested for it, I was mad scared. Like, yo,
Yo, I'm about to do life.
my whole family's going under.
I'm burning my mom's CDs.
I was like 13. And everybody, they would get you mad scared with that shit. Like,
Hell
they're
yeah.
going to catch you. They got-
yeah, there was stories come out like them college students that would face like $300,000 fines.
Yeah, that and plagiarizing. But
My life was ruined because I wanted the Linkin Park CD.
Like we have a boy who works in the music industry, and I think he said at one point, he said something about people buying music, and in my head, I'm like, who the fuck buys music, bro? You either download it illegally, and now you have Apple Music where you just get it.
You
You
just
just pay a certain
stream it.
amount. I'm not trying to pay for songs, pay for albums. I'm just not gonna do it. Just I don't know how many people do it now.
I try to hold on. I'm like, yo, I like the physical. Try to be like, and I was like, nah, this Apple Music shit too fire. I could listen to it at midnight. Like, yo, before you had to walk the next day to FYE.
right.
Like, ain't nobody doing that shit anymore.
I downloaded Spotify. That's just dope. Like the music.
I heard
Like
Spotify's dope.
They give you like you put in music that you listen to, and they'll come up with 1,000 different playlists with a whole bunch of songs that you haven't heard in a while. Like shit we was listening to.
I remember I searched the artist once and played his song. And you know what, Apple Music, you actually have to pick what song is next.
Yeah.
And this shit kept on playing. I was like, yo, this playlist is fire.
Right?
Apple Music used to be like that. You could pick, like, I was such an artist and just say shuffle. And now they took that off for whatever
Yeah.
fucking reason.
Yo,
I don't want to hear this nigga's album. I just want to hear the single.
I found mad shit that I would never have found if
Yeah.
it wasn't for Spotify. Like I found mad shit.
Cut
Yeah.
the
I'm
I'm
checks,
talking about stuff that
Spotify.
I've never heard.
And Spotify doesn't
stuff
use
that I
Chinese
used to-
sweatshops.
They
Nah,
don't.
yeah, Spotify's
Well,
fine.
speaking of which, we gotta somehow change how we edit our bio, our bio, because when it pops up on Spotify, it's all fucked up.
Oh, really?
It's just, there's no bullet points. It's just a whole bunch of jumbled words together.
Get an iPhone. Get an iPhone.
For anybody using, for anyone
That's
listening
my
to us on
suggestion.
Spotify,
That's my solution.
they think we're idiots. Here, let me see. I have it.
Good.
I don't want you listening to my shit if it ain't on an iPhone.
Nah, that's not true.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I mean, because I never look at Spotify, but when I looked at the podcast just our picture. I was like, this shit look kind of fire on Spotify when they did like that the year 10 top 10 shit. Nah, but I believe you because there's sometimes you copy and paste that bulletin shit and it looks all crazy.
Yo, apologies to our Spotify listeners. I didn't know. I was only looking at the. But then that's weird because there's only one way to edit it, and that's through Buzzsprout. So I don't know how to make it work.
Just use a comma instead. Or I don't know.
Get an iPhone. Listen to us on Apple Podcasts.
You could even download Apple Podcasts without.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But it's
Download
not
Apple
It's
Podcasts.
not as good as like having Apple Music on a Samsung.
I wouldn't do it. If I was one of them, I wouldn't do it. Just if I can listen to it perfectly fine on Spotify, I'm not gonna change. Just
Yeah, they get the point.
anyway. We already said our suggestions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do the
Oh shit! Yeah, we
Fucking
should announce
raffle.
it. We did the raffle already.
yeah.
We did the raffle. We should talk about that. And I screen
Well, it's
recorded.
not a giveaway, I guess.
It's a giveaway, but everyone who
raffle to enter.
everyone who entered, we raffled. I guess somehow we used a thing. We put it on a randomizer, and we screen recorded it so you can see what the fuck we did, so you know we're not bullshitting. And yeah, so congratulations to Doug Dyer. He's the one who's going to be getting that Kobe
Memorial.
memorial. Do we have it
Piece.
here? You have it upstairs.
Yeah, it's upstairs.
Yeah, congratulations to you. Shout out to you for shout out to everybody who entered, supported, shared, liked.
Shout out to Ali Mide Art for painting it.
And
Or-
yeah, and keep tagging 3 people. Fuck it, why not? If you got into it,
Let's just
Keep
not
on
even
going.
announce the winner. Let's just keep every week. Just send it to him on the low.
yeah. But yeah, that's it for me. If you guys don't got anything, then fucking peace.
Peace out.
All right, thanks for listening.
I won.
Well, honey, I've been so sick, so sad. Whenever I'm happy, it makes you mad. I hope your ass breaks out in a rash. You remind me of my deadbeat dad. Fuck off.